Gear Mondays, the greatest Metal Gear podcast ever.
I don't agree with you.
Releasing on Monday, every Monday.
How did you patch into my radio frequency?
Stinks in here. Bad.
Ladies, gearsmen, babies, and dirty little snatchers, you're listening to Metal Gear Mondays, the Games Club podcast covering all things Metal Gear from top to bottom, left to right, inside and out in pseudo-chronological order. Tonight, like every night, we are prepared to take you through an exciting build of podcast action before becoming incoherent in the final third. Joining me, as always, is my harem. He was originally 14 in Japan, but was aged up to 31 for the West. It's James Reichmuth.
Hey, give me that sweet, sweet, sweet juice.
Not
The
the
children
juice.
yearn for the Reich me.
The children yearn for the Reich juice.
The Reich juice is right.
No, I don't like that at all.
The combo.
How many
of,
Reich juices
mouth
do you want?
sounds.
First, second, third?
I'm gonna take
Anybody?
the third. Ba-da-da-da.
I don't even want to play a clip on that one.
This is a real fucked energy we've started this episode with.
Snatcher, baby.
I'm uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the room today.
Can we just hit like the airlock button on? Just flush it out.
You're trapped in
launch
here
it
with
out.
me.
Oh, no. Speaking of being trapped, he's my coworker who has to sit in a locked pod to keep safe from me. It's Alessio Summerfield.
Hey, freshly, newly minted WGA member who's on the dole has one question for you. Where my Hajeels at?
Dole, also a type of juice.
Dole is a type of juice. And a type of bob.
I'm about to get Dole whipped. You know what I'm
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. That was the voice of my ex-wife who I still harass on the phone. It's Liliana Wright.
Jamie, please.
Amaze.
Oh,
Yeah,
so good.
no, I'm so good. Alessio is the only person on this call that has not seen it, and I've told him to.
Has everybody read the
uh,
book?
No.
I have not read the book.
Oh,
I
the
want to read
book-
the book now.
The book's a
but
beautiful journey. It'll hit you in the
We're
the
talking.
feels.
We're talking about Project Hail Mary. No spoilers here.
Sick.
I think I had something to say before Chad fucking launched off the ramp into the ocean. So
That was Chad. I feel like I'm on like Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That
now.
was
Like,
really
That's
True.
the energy I
That
try
might
to
be
I
the
really like
best
that.
True.
show
You got
open.
the voice for it. Like I really like feel it, Chad.
That's 4 years of
It's like
broadcast
a-
journalism school.
You
Nice.
did a great job.
It's like the
Thank you, thank you.
bassy Canadian energy. I will
And
say
bringing
my
that
like
bass, you can-
my
God damn it, never mind.
my fuck it. My background is sadder than it's ever been.
Oh my God, I just realized that.
Yeah. Well, we're moving, right? So I've got like boxes and shit like that, but it's
Oh,
finally
yeah,
like, we're
you
finally
have,
Like Andy's
we're
room
moving
and the
as
Toy
we're recording
Story.
this. We're moving next Friday.
Oh, hell
it's
yeah.
Like all the shit
Imminent.
has to start
That's
coming
crazy.
down
That's soon.
and going in boxes. Yeah. So
Well, I don't
here
go in
am.
boxes. I don't know what that means. I'm your host, Chad Betteridge. Also, your newly anointed licensed gun expert on the show, in addition to my role as one of the
Yeah.
white men walking in the light, which, now that I hear those said back-to-back, sounds extremely suspicious. But more about guns
Very
later. Welcome to the second and final
suspicious.
part.
Gillian. Are you going to shoot that fucking gun at me,
Gillian.
Gillian?
Are you a sovereign citizen, Gillian?
You better make sure you're traveling, not driving, Gillian.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You don't need your license if you're traveling, Gillian.
Jesus Christ. James, you totally missed Nick Freda. Nick Freda has the greatest Metal Gear Mark II impression that we've ever heard.
I'm not surprised.
Uncanny.
It's great.
Before we get too far into Metal Gear Mark II or guns. Apparently, thank you, Chad.
Or coworkers.
I do want to we got to get through the rigmarole.
Can I say what I was
don't
going
have.
to say?
Oh yeah, if you have something you want to say, go ahead and say it. Say what you got to say. Let the words fall out.
What you wanna say?
Before we snatch, let's patch Rion. Hit it, Lily.
I'm not even gonna bless that with a horn.
Hit it.
Woo! Patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays if you want to see every emotion my face and body went through during that entire stretch of time. You can go there because at $10 a month, I'm going to work backwards today, apparently.
Nice.
$10 a month, you can get video episodes. So that means you're going to get video episodes of this this podcast, the mainline podcast, and our Patriot Club, which is our monthly bonus podcast that we do every month about something that is completely different, which you can get the audio version of at $5 a month. So we're rolling backwards. And at $10 and $5, you can also vote on topics that we're going to be discussing on the Patriot Club. I don't know if you have that pulled up, Alessio. What's going on with the vote for the current
Oh, yeah. The vote for the episode that we're recording in 2 days has been locked in.
Oh, shit.
And the topic for this week, so if you become a patron, by the time you're hearing this, this will probably drop in 3-4 days after. But it's going to be first fictional character crush.
Ooh, get ready for some.
That's an easy one.
Oh, it's super. Metal Gear Mark II. What the fuck?
Duh.
Let's go.
Yeah, so that's coming up. That's going to be our next episode of the Patriot Club. So you can get that at $5. And then we will drop, once that episode drops, we will drop our next poll. So get ready for that as well. And then at $1 a month, you can get access to the Discord server where we talk mad shit about WrestleMania. Dog shit.
With even an appearance from a rogue James. I made it to the wrestling chat.
James showed up. He said
I got
wrestling and then
wrestling.
disappeared for a little bit and then came crested back in. And we love to see it.
With a screenshot that is, I've never seen someone under the age of 60 screenshot something like this. It's beautiful.
Oh, I love the dad crop, the granddad crop. You love a granddad. You love
the king of the granddad crop. That's
speaking of absentee members of this podcast, I saw Isaac on Saturday night, and I don't know if I made this joke 8 years ago, but I think we both think that it's fresh. I said, "Oh man, it's my favorite Phantom Limb, Isaac, because his last name is Limb." And I just feel like we had a real missed opportunity on the MGS5 season.
That feels like a joke that you probably would and did make at the time.
Okay.
But we'll allow it.
Ask Matt.
But yeah.
Ask Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh yeah, let me ask Matt's fucking robot that he made for us.
Let me ask Matt's robot. The problem that we're gonna have with that, if you try and search, it's not because the word phantom is in front of it. It knows the phrase phantom limb, and we absolutely just said phantom limb as a reference to the phenomenon multiple times.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're gonna find it that way.
If anyone wants to dig through the Jordan equivalent for this podcast, that's search.metalgearmondays.com, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Circling back to our $10 tier, though, one of the other bonuses is that we select a random $10 patron every episode to sponsor the show. And I'm realizing right now that I don't have the show notes pulled up. So if someone else wants to say who the sponsor is, that would be a great help to me.
Warren Minix.
Oh, shit.
Warren Minix. Let's go. Yeah, so that's our Patreon. Another thing you can do is you can review the podcast. If you don't have any dollars to spare, that's going to be the easiest and best way that costs no money to support the show. So please do that on any platform that allows you to review. That would be a great help to us. And yeah, super duper. You can also go to linktree.com/Metal Gear Mondays to see the links to all of our social medias, for the all of our websites and socials for the show. Please check that out. Now, me personally, you can find me at linktree.com/LilianaDon, where you can get access to where I put my books and all of my other podcasts, which I haven't brought up since it came back, but we're as you're listening to this, episode 4 of Sad Kids Record Society just came out. We're talking about the songs "The End" and "Dead" from the album "The Black Parade" by My Chemical Romance. That's pretty cool, so check that out if you are so inclined. And yeah, that's very cool. James, where can they find you?
You can find me. Go check out Blue Sky at the Rat King. That's what it is. No, at DJ Rat King.
Yeah, you changed it. I was about to say, yeah,
I changed
it.
Yeah, at DJ Rat King. You find me there. New music coming as soon as I finish buying a new computer.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Best time to buy a fucking computer.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Picked a real good time for that, but
great year.
My nightmare.
Great year. Alessia, I'm gonna go for Alessia. Where can they find you?
Swerved me.
I did just search Phantom Limb, and allegedly that joke has not been made, but for MGS3 I found a quote. I lost it. Magic Limb, Isaac Limb, the Limb Man.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Yeah, from a random Metal Gear Solid 3 listener response episode. So anyway,
okay.
Lim Manuel Miranda Isaac.
Lim Manuel Miranda.
Anyway, you can find me pretty much wherever with Alessia Made That. Linktree.com/Alessia Made That. AlessiaSummerfield.com. All the stuff. Just look me up. Literally, I'm the only fucking one. So Alessia Summerfield in Google. SEO
Yellow
is
pages.
My SEO is
hit me up on my
Alessia. I was playing a game the other day and your name popped up in a side quest. And
what game?
Crimson Desert.
Oh shit! Okay,
oh,
I got
another
3 games
video
now.
game.
I got 3 games.
What the fuck?
You got 3 games?
I think so. Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy
sure.
15.
Okay.
Crimson Desert,
and there was a third one. Fuck, what was it? I know for a fact.
So I feel like I've only seen your name in video games now.
Yeah, White Lotus season 2. There
Oh,
was a character named
right.
Alessia.
Okay.
Yes, there was a character named Alessia.
But it's so
season in
rare.
Italy.
It's so rare that when I hear it, literally I just stop everything that I'm doing. I'm like,
of
fucking
course.
what? Like,
I love that. I really love that.
For a second, I thought you meant that you found an Alessio Summerfield in Crimson
Oh,
Desert. I was
yeah.
like,
No,
that
that'd
seems
be nice.
improbable.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
just in a random listener's D&D campaign, apparently. It's the only place
that's
other
true.
than
Yeah,
other
that's
than me
true.
in the flesh.
That's true. And then last but certainly not least is our favorite Canadian man, Chad Betteridge. Where can they find you on the internet?
They can find me at linktree.com/kilometers Davis. Kilometers spelled the Soviet Russian way, METRES.
There we go.
And that's where
One thing that I do want to mention before we get into the discussion, because when you did that last episode, you said spelled the Neo Kobe way. There are no subtitles when they vocalize the word kilometers multiple times in this part of the game.
Hell yeah.
So the time they say kilometers, you can't see how they
I should have
spell it.
asked Jeremy.
Jeremy, you
Yeah.
fool.
Should have asked. Do you fucking
You fucking
God?
fuck.
You fucking fuck. And that's the rigmarole. But now, I want to get into my favorite new segment.
Hell yeah.
Walking in the light with a man that's white. And today's white victim
White victim is
is
crazy.
Say, victim. I think you said white vixen. And I was like, yes.
Ooh.
could be the move.
And
White
that-
Today's white
Vixen's
vixen.
12.
Yeah.
Just sounds like a
Today's
porn TV.
white. Lily's white victim for today.
Oh,
Like, how can I make this even worse every time? Is going to be James Reichmuth.
That's right.
James, what did we talk about last episode, and what did you think about it?
Yeah, last episode you talked about Act 1 of Snatcher.
True that we did.
Wow. Look at
Are you
the big
asking
brains
what
on
happened?
Brad.
Did you listen to the podcast?
As a matter of fact,
okay,
James,
I will say
I was on
the
podcast.
Here's what I was reflecting on in relation to Snatcher. Hideo Kojima, a young 24 years old.
Yeah, horny as fuck. Clearly,
I just respect the fuck out of putting pen to paper and writing this thing in Japan in that year at the age of his fucking brain wasn't developed yet.
No, it sure wasn't.
No, it was not. It fucking wasn't.
The fact that somebody paid him to write this is an accomplishment. Grab that bag.
And
That's true.
I do
he
feel
really,
like
he really grifted him.
So I feel like this is another example of like Kojima being just like very forward thinking. And also it's my favorite artist thing that I feel like he's doing, in that sometimes when you're young and you're developing your taste, you just got to rip off something that you really, really like to a degree.
Sometimes three things. At the
Sometimes,
same time.
that's a really,
sometimes
100%.
A myriad of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be totally honest as well. I have recently experienced grief in my life. And so I did not physically play this. I watched a full play on Nintendo Complete and enjoyed it.
Well, those two activities are one and the same. So you are completely fine.
It's a really good point.
You literally did what we did.
That's such a good point.
We just pressed from time to time.
Yeah, I will say fully. Some of the fucking Insector shooting galleries in this game definitely constitute fucking playing a video game.
Yeah,
my God,
true.
We'll talk about it.
Did I tell you guys about the death? I actually got a death when I was replaying something.
Oh,
I can't remember. I may mention it on the Jeremy Blaustein episode that's releasing next, but I'm not sure if I told you guys. Did I tell you guys what happens?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think
so. I died in the factory primarily because I forgot what fucking button to push to pull the gun out. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Because I'm also playing on a fucking Xbox controller, so I'm like, which button is it?
Every time that I picked the game back up, I went to the shooting gallery really quick just to practice,
nice.
so I knew how to do it. For
Incredibly
that session,
smart. But I died in the factory on the way out, and it cuts to black, and Metal Gear is like, "I'm so sorry, Gillian. Like, that's it. You should have saved. You should have saved like I told you to, because I hadn't saved for like 10 minutes."
Oh my God.
And he was like, "I'm sorry." And Gillian's like, "Dude, are you serious? Like, can you help me out?" And Metal Gear is like, "All right, you get one. But after that,
so sick.
After that, it's on you." Like, it was so good.
That rules.
And you died because you forgot the button to do what?
Pull the gun out.
Hit my music, Alessio.
All right, here we go. Brace yourselves, everybody. Let me adjust the volume.
When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad. Welcome to Guns with Chad, the place for all things rootin', tootin', and most importantly, shootin'. Today we are discussing Gillian's Junker Blaster. The blaster was designed with assistance by NASA and uses energy packs for ammunition, which isn't a real type of ammo, meaning that this gun is fictional. When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad. Thank you.
Fucking cut off Taco Bell gong. Chad, 10 out of 10 bit, my friend.
I needed you to not hear it before you hit play.
Do you just want the keys to the show? Because like you killed the intro, you killed the bit.
Oh fuck!
Fucking
incredible, dude. Also, how many cups of liquids are you rocking over there, Chad? I've seen multiple.
I got a water and a coffee at 9:48.
Listen, you gotta have multiple drinks, otherwise it's not what you want it to be.
That's
I'm always saying exactly those words.
Listen,
incredible.
I mean that's the thing about like autism is that you always have 3 drinks on you at all times. Like
yes,
for me, for example, I've got a crisp Dr. Pepper Zero. I've got my water in my beautiful pink cup, and I've got Makeup remover.
God.
So I'm set.
What was that last one?
Don't worry about it.
Sick. Where do you guys want to ride on into this?
I need to ask James. I want to ask James one quick question.
Yeah, please.
Gillian Seed, relatable?
That's a conspiratorial laugh.
Yeah,
I like that.
No,
James, are you wearing pants right now?
I regret.
Only the patrons will find that.
Oh my god! I don't like the way
no.
you looked up just then.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Don't look down. I'll see the reflection of your skin in your glasses.
That's right.
So none of us could have done a better job of summarizing last episode than fucking Chief Cunningham here. Because the moment I loaded up to Act 2, I was like, you're feeding me in very rich detail everything I literally just did.
Things you did 45 seconds ago, literally.
Yeah. I think
he couldn't even help himself then.
Do you think this lends credence to this, like, and I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's a stereotype, but I've always heard, especially from like Dragon Quest days, that salarymen in Japan usually only play like an hour of video games before bed every night, and that's why a lot of games are kind of built around like short chunks. Do you think that's what the recap is for? Is like those people?
Maybe
that could
I
be.
didn't even think about it like that.
Because Act 3 also opens with like the biggest exposition dump in the entire fucking game.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, they do a little bit. It did. The thing about this like recap though is like, number one, really impressive to have a Chat GPT summary this early in the game. Number two, the chief says you disposed of Freddy. Gillian did not dispose of Freddy. Random fucking Hajil disposed of Freddy.
There's my Hajils.
That's when Alessio reveals that he has a podcast within a podcast called My Hajils.
Yeah, where my Hajils at?
Yeah, where my Hajils.
I also love that in the fucking briefing that Chief refers to Gibson. He goes, and considering Gibson's past history as a science cop, and I died.
Science
Like,
cop?
what the
Science
fuck
cop
is
so
a
good.
science cop? Bill Nye, the science cop.
Science cop.
Bang, bang, bang.
That was very good.
I love an optional recap, like an option buried in a menu
100%.
somewhere, but a forced one when I'm 4 hours into a game is a little invasive.
It's like, let me skip this.
Yeah. I forgot to say too, the act is called Cure.
Oh.
Wasn't Act 1 Snatch? Is that what it was?
Act 1 was snatched. Act 1 was snatched. Yes.
Nice.
The one thing that he does mention here that I thought was really interesting was that randoms in like bounty hunter info is false. Like it's not real.
Oh yeah, it's like a fake name or something.
Yeah.
Huh. What's that about?
That's weird.
That's bizarre.
I do love too that like right away they're like Harry is like, we've managed to extract Little John's memories. And I'm just like, dude, you are the only one who's been fixating about Little John, my man. Like, are you okay? Are you? Is everything all right?
Please calm down.
But the memory that Harry is able to extract contains just a single image, and it's very nonsensical. It's an image of Hospital Olean.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Never heard that word before in my entire fucking life.
My favorite thing about that, just to throw this in there, is that it's so nonsense, but there is a Hospital Olean in the city.
True.
It's just the wrong hospital.
Right.
It's like, why did somebody choose to name this veterinary clinic Hospital?
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Who's Oline? What's Oline?
Yeah, it's so weird. I'm gonna see. Is that a fucking what? Is anything else called that?
Like a name, maybe? Probably.
Okay,
like
I've got
Found
Olean
it,
as a
the-
diverse term, primarily referring to the Thai palm oil manufacturer.
Oh, that's it.
That classic.
Oline.
Oh, it's a Hawaiian?
Oline.
It's a Hawaiian feminine name, and is a variation on the name Olina.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes,
I mean, Japan and
Oline.
Hawaii are very close. They like each other's cultures.
True.
Harry's so fucking funny, dude, because
Harry rocks.
Gillian during this section asks him like a pretty reasonable question about, hey, did you find anything? And Harry's like, just relax. It's like,
Harry's union.
And then yeah, he's very union. And then when Harry delivers what is legitimately distressing news that everything on the memory was recoverable, Gillian's like pretty distressed about it, and Harry goes, just relax again. Before, like, he buried the lead to then be able to say just relax again to Gillian, to then drop the bomb about Hospital Orlean. Yeah.
My favorite game, is it a hospital or is it lean? Or both. Why not?
We're both. They got perp in this hospital. Let's go.
But yeah, so the single image is just of this sign that says Hospital Olean, and then everyone's like, oh shit, Gibson was looking for hospitals. If Lil Jon's got that image, then chances are that's our spot. But they have no way of tracking it down because allegedly it's a blacklist hospital, sketchy hospital.
Harry also, like, Gillian is also like in this conversation with Harry, like concerned, like, what if I kill a human? And Harry's just like, you could never kill a real human because you're too gentle.
You couldn't do it, pussy.
Literally moments ago, he had a gun in a dude's mouth ready to fucking.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He was ready to bust.
Ready to bust, talking about how like he shot the dude's hand, and when congratulated for his calm, cool, collected nature, he's like, I wasn't trying to do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, too gentle though. Too gentle.
He put his stinky revolver.
Oh no!
Yeah, put that stinky revolver in my mouth.
Pull the trigger. Yeah, so, and then of course it's like, oh, it's sketchy shit, black market shit. We know who to call. Our friend Napoleon.
Who else?
And he hits us with another puzzle. At least for me, the password was Rain, REIGN. I think if you fucked it up the first time, it might shuffle what this is, but
well, I think it's like Rain, and then the answer you have to type in is ended. If you get it wrong.
Oh, I just typed in Rain.
It's
if you get it. Yeah, I don't know.
There is more than one.
The first time,
because if you get one wrong, you will move on to a different one. And I was like, God fucking damn it, I don't know this one either.
Oh, got it.
Well, because the first one, like every time I've talked to him, it's been he'll say the word rain, and then you have to type in is ended, and that's the password.
Did you just get it right both times?
Yeah.
Yes, I fucked up the second. I think I said is over, and then he was like, "That's wrong," and then he like gave me a new prompt, and I was like, "Well, fuck, I mean, I didn't look this up either."
I should have wrote down what he asked me, but the password was Rain for me.
Yeah, it was something like that. You're right.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was last episode, but I think it was another one. But anyway, we meet in the same old usual spot in Alton Plaza.
What was the name? What was the name? What was the note that I shared with you guys? I guess I'll call the only Chinese person I know.
That comes up later. That's
later. You're right. Yes,
so funny.
You're right.
I knew exactly what you were referring to.
Yeah. Did we give props to this, quite frankly, baller remix of Jingle Bells last episode?
Yeah, I think so, but it deserves a second.
It's so good.
Yeah. I'm going to drop a marker here and just have it playing while we're talking about this.
And speaking of Jingle Bells, Napoleon is not in his usual outfit, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's dressed as Santa Claus.
It's pretty great. Doing the most Japanese thing in the whole fucking world. He's handing out promotional tissue packets.
Tissues, yeah.
I was like, is this fucking Yakuza? What are we doing here? Like, that's so good.
He's also sneezing a lot.
Got a mean sneeze.
Sure.
Yeah. And later on,
got Snatchers on his tail.
Yeah. Well, partially also that sneeze is part of the reason why his name is Napoleon. We're gonna find out later.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Did anybody? So not to jump too far ahead, actually it's like 2 areas ahead.
Mhm.
But when I was having a conversation with somebody in 2 areas from now, there was a line that came up that I was kind of confused about. Did anybody see Jamie walking with the chief during this section?
I've heard that there's
brought
something
it
you
up-
can do here.
Yeah, I didn't.
I mentioned
so I
it
didn't.
last episode.
Mhm.
I don't know what the solution is. 'Cause I didn't do it, and I couldn't find a video anywhere. But apparently, you spot her with the chief earlier in the game,
I see.
and then you ask her about it on the phone call, and then you ask the chief about it. But if you don't ask the chief before the inciting incident later, then you get locked out of it, and then you can ask Jamie again later, and she'll tell you.
Got it. Because something came up. Yeah, I was talking to her a little bit later from now, and something came up, and I was like, "Did I miss it in the fucking scene with the Santa Claus? Like, I don't understand. I didn't see anything." But it sounds like
No,
it might have just been
it was
like
earlier when.
Yeah.
When you're going to look for Napoleon earlier is when.
Got it. So I fucking From Software side mission fucked myself.
Classic move.
And so did I.
I wonder what the
That's
reason
the end
is.
of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's
What are they
interesting. I wonder if it, and because we're gonna get to it, I wonder if it has to do with where she is at the end of the game.
Oh, maybe.
I just assumed that it was Kojima doing a cuck joke because that seems like him.
Yeah, that also seems that's almost as likely.
Yeah. Well, and we'll talk about it, but I am curious as to the timeline as to when somebody we work with ends up getting swapped out.
We do get in that's it's buried in dialogue, but we do know.
Oh, got it. Okay, I must have missed it. So this next thing that comes up is Santa Napoleon is telling us where to maybe find leads for this Olean thing, and he says that which is weird. So like this never even fucking becomes a thing really, unless maybe I did something out of order. But he's like, yo, pharmaceutical companies keep records of everybody they give their shit to, so maybe you should do that. And Gillian's like, oh, I should probably call Jamie because she works for Kobe Pharmaceutical, which Chad real quick.
Well, I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think that's the crazy thing is like he mentions that like they have a monopoly. Kobe Pharmaceuticals like manufactures and distributes all drugs on Kobe.
But you don't even really have to talk to her at all about it in order to progress the game, which I
didn't know it was optional. That's crazy.
Yeah. But no, so Chad and I were talking off mic a couple days ago about how it's strange that between this and then Police Knots, which is apparently pretty pharmaceutical heavy, which I remember was even pharmaceutical heavy from like the first hour that I played like 10 years ago or whatever. Kojima's dad was in the pharmaceutical industry. So we were talking about if maybe it must have been like a sort of echo back to his father.
That's really interesting.
But yeah. Chad, did you read anything else on that? I know we were talking about it and like looking stuff up. I'm not sure if you saw anything.
I didn't see. I put two and two together once I read that his dad was a pharmacist, and I was like, that must be the reason why there's so much talk about pharmaceuticals and that. Like Police Knots, like we'll get to it, but it's almost entirely about pharmaceutical companies.
Sure. Yeah, so and I think Kojima lost his dad when he was like 12,
quite young.
I think. Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting little thing. Also there was I'm not quite sure what the fuck. So we show Napoleon Little John's memory, and he tells us that this is why I thought it was weird, because he tells us to go after these pharmaceutical companies to get records, but then we show him the picture and he's like, oh, I know where that is. That's in the RF district. So that's why I was like, well, what the fuck was the pharmaceutical comment for? Like, am I not gonna have to do anything? Like, I don't understand. But anyway, he keeps sneezing. Did you guys get the ramen shop thing on your way?
Yes,
that too. God
oh, you mean the dick sucking cutscene?
Oh, I saw those. Somebody get their
the way that Gil eats this ramen is fucking like he's sucking a dick big time. It's
also, the ramen shop owner, is like an old Japanese man, but just sounds like a fucking New York Upper West Side Jewish woman or something. It was so weird.
very very like booby like coded. For sure. But you like if you spot this like so you can look around, and then it's one of those like random events you get if you look around enough, and They find this ramen shop, and then Gil orders like 4 bowls of ramen.
Oh yeah.
And the owner is like, dude, 2's enough. He's
Like,
like, give me
multiple
another
times.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
multiple
and he's
times
like,
the owner's like, what the fuck are you doing?
This guy's like objecting. And it's crazy. And then he gets the ramen, he starts eating, and then he ducks the sprite of him eating, he ducks his head down and just bobs his head up and down with like the slurpiest slurp you ever slurped in your life. Like it is sound effect. It's crazy.
You just gotta slob sometimes.
Oh no.
Is he gonna
slob
all the time?
I was poking around looking at info on the voice actors because somebody sounded familiar to me, and I was like, "Oh man, is this like the one fucking cast member who's in other stuff?" But when I looked it up, he is in other stuff. He plays 7 other characters in this game.
Oh no!
Oh shit! What?
So the ramen guy is Random Hajil's voice actor.
Holy shit,
Whoa.
that rules.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the other people. No, dude. So one of them, I was like, "There's no fucking way." Let me look it up real fast. Give me 2 seconds. All right. So the guy who voices Random also fucking voices. Give me 2 seconds. Shit, I just lost space. There we go. So he voices Harry. He voices the other character.
That's right.
He voices the other character that obviously is associated with Random that we'll discover. He voices the ramen guy. He voices fucking Chief Cunningham.
What?
Oh my god!
And he voices Chan Shu Oh, the Chinese guy we're gonna be meeting later. So I'm like,
what range?
Shit.
I'm like, all
We've
right,
got to find this guy and get him on the fucking podcast.
yeah. So
man.
Ray Van
We're covering
Steen
so many
fucking
bases.
voices everybody.
What a name too.
Do.
Ray Van
Yeah.
Steen.
Kill
Neat
Van
Snav
Steen,
Yar, if you say it backwards.
Oh, that's his secret. So-and-so name.
Don't like that.
Mod no.
Another thing too with this ramen thing is like at the end, Gillian will just express how much he loves the ramen,
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
Metal will ask about it, and he'll mention that he's never going to touch Neo Kobe pizza again.
It made me
his
so
previous
mad.
interaction.
I was like, Neo Kobe pizza is so dope, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Which, if
What
you
is
listen
it
to
all
next
size?
week, if you listen to next week's episode, Neo Kobe pizza is based off of an actual Japanese dish.
Oh, that's sick.
Really?
Also,
Interesting.
I've got fun facts about buffalo meat, which you guys will discover. Or bison? Is it bison? No,
Oh.
buffalo. It was buffalo meat.
was
right?
buffalo,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
It was buffalo. Yeah.
yeah. So it was supposed to be something else, and it
Oh.
didn't make it overseas.
Ooh,
So
Oh,
didn't make it.
Tune in next week.
overseas.
It was Wombat. Supplied by James Redknapp.
Time for the revenge.
Wombat.
oh no,
The
it's
Wombat
human flesh.
Annihilator.
Jesus Christ. But then we go to Olene.
did we all call? I know you can call Jamie whenever you want. Did anybody call her?
I
right
called.
here?
I called
I
her
called
after.
Jamie after.
Okay.
I called her after this. Yeah.
Did you call her right here, Chad?
I did call her right here. I don't think it gives you anything different, as far as I know.
Okay.
I think
she
if
she
it's
did pick up,
I
or
think
she
we
didn't?
can.
Well, I got her voice message first.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Her fucking voice message, dude.
That's crazy.
Especially in this world that they live in, where everybody's on fucking
that's-
edge. It's like, why, Jamie?
It's like having an answering machine that's like, "I've joined ISIS. Talk to you later." Just kidding.
That's a really topical joke you made there, Chad.
Yeah, they're still hot in the news.
For reasons. For reasons.
It's fucked up. So James knows this because he lives in St. Louis still.
I do.
When I was living in St. Louis, there was a place called Ice *S, like
Yep.
Ice's ice
That's
cream,
awesome.
and just
Ice's.
saying it out loud, like, y'all want to go to Ice's tonight? Like, I was just like, God,
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
real upset y'all didn't take me to ISIS
Yeah.
ice cream when I was
Come
there.
down.
that
It's
one
in
time.
walking distance from my house. I live.
James
by
is in ISIS
ISIS
right
ice
now.
cream.
Basically, in
What's the
ISIS.
other? What's the fucking sushi place? Obama's or whatever.
Obama's.
Obama's. Oh, Jama.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Kojima's nickname.
Hey, keep
Jama
it down,
sushi.
keep it down.
Can't say that. I'm not going to lie. In our current political climate, I don't know that I want to be in Missouri right now.
True.
No
true.
offense.
Well, I don't want to be here either.
Well,
Just on Earth.
Well, ISIS
well,
will take
we're
care
trying
of
to.
us.
We're talking to ISIS.
Our
will
tummies.
take care
Join
of
ISIS.
us. You can join
Already have.
ISIS.
I'm in.
I'm just saying.
I already have.
I'm just saying we can just do a concentrated takeover of the west coast of North America.
It's true.
And
then the world.
I would like that.
Metal Gear Mondays, not
Nick-
ISIS. That's who's
Nick.
doing
Nick
the
will. Nick will have to move to Mexico. That's a sacrifice he's gonna have to make. But
that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I think I'd rather go to Mexico than America.
I think I'd also probably willing to make that sacrifice. Actually.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess I'm going to.
So this place screams. Olean Hospital screams sketchy, but in retrospect, it's like, why?
Yeah.
So they mention a lot of fucking illegally parked cars. They mentioned that it smells like shit. They just mentioned that it seems sketchy as shit. And then we go in there and it's just everybody in the waiting room with a pet.
It's a vet.
Yeah.
It's a vet.
Yeah.
It's a vet.
It's a vet hospital.
Yeah.
It's a vet.
For like real interesting creatures.
Yeah, it's
Like,
pretty sick. Pen from fucking
they're all-
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
No, yeah,
just
no
hanging
kidding.
out.
Really.
No, that's fine.
I actually really
It's,
like these designer
fucking-
pets they've made and getting to interact with them all. They are like fucking horrific, but it's
Yeah,
it's
it was
a
like
really
a fucking
neat little
cat-
bit of
Pocket cat.
A cat.
Dude,
What
I
were a
fucking
purse?
hate I hate the cat so much.
Cat,
But it's a
what
neat
were
little bit of
purse?
world building that for once doesn't lean too hard on an existing IP. Like he's like
Yeah.
not
that's true.
actually just ripping off a fucking movie. He's like, I make these are from my mind palace. I came up with Pocket Cat.
I came
That's
up
great.
with Pocket cat.
Wow.
My
I would love,
mind.
like,
I came up with.
Yeah, what were those?
Go
Pocket
ahead,
cat,
please.
long
Poc-
memory penguin,
A dog that can't bark.
dog
which is
that
like,
can't
yeah,
bark.
We got
Somebody
those.
Yeah,
fucked
dog
his
that-
voice up.
I feel like I need a Kojima Viva Pinata-esque game where I can take care of these critters.
Yeah.
The dog that can't bark,
if-
my favorite is they give you that tip after the dog has already barked. And Gillian's
Yeah,
like, but
yeah,
it just barked.
yeah.
And then Metal Gear's like, maybe that's why he's at the hospital. Why is that?
He got
Metal is so sassy, dude. I
Yeah.
love Metal. Metal will also get into a fight with the parrot,
Oh, that's
And then
right.
we'll-
I forgot.
and then if you run out of dialogue for investigating the animals, will be like, please, Gillian, I have trouble with animals.
Yeah.
And he's
Oh, it
like,
was
"I
the
wanna
parrot
be
that had
out
the
of
long
here."
memory. What is
Parrot
the
has a great
penguin's
memory.
What is the penguin's power?
The penguin can like live in any climate. I think,
Oh,
is
that's
the
what it was.
thing.
Yeah.
Which those are okay. So dog that can't bark, penguin that can live in any climate, parrot with like a really fucking good memory or whatever. Those are all like, it's insane, but they're functional reasons for
Right,
quote unquote
right.
improving the animals. A cat handbag sounds fucking awful.
Cat
You've made
bag.
both cats and handbags worse. Actually, this is not
You
better
could
than
put you could put your
that.
boss coffee in the cat handbag and it would warm it up.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got fucking cat sinew on my boss coffee. It's
Not
fucked.
the Katsunu.
Bone and sinew.
Do you guys think that all of these animals were prototypes for Metal Gear characters? Because you've got the quiet dog,
Fuck.
you've got the
Oh, shit.
long, the long
You've got
memory of the parrot.
You've got the purse cat, which
Purse
is
cat,
My favorite
obviously-
Metal Gear character.
Liquid,
Well, Meryl says she
liquid,
puts it in her
obviously.
lady pocket.
That's
Whenever
true,
you're
she's
out.
purse
Oh,
cat.
shit.
Meryl's the purse cat. We gotta
Oh
get
god,
Debbie
she's
on
red
that
board.
hair
fucking
too.
vagina joke.
She's red haired as
Probably.
well.
Oh, it's a fucking vagina joke.
It's a fucking vagina.
Somebody should have been like, "This is my pocket pussy."
Oh, you should have gave Jeremy Blaustein some notes.
I
You should have just called it
know.
this.
Yeah. Hey.
Penis to vagina.
But yeah,
You're
anyway, so
Perez.
they make mention that snatchers can't be around animals, and so obviously this can't possibly be the place. And you can chill if you want, you can talk to people, but you just leave. I do have a question though. They say that every animal, like literally all of them, can sniff out snatchers. Why the fuck don't junkers have dogs with them at all times?
Yeah, like
Would've
we
been
have these
cooler.
fucking put him with this fucking robot.
Right.
Give me a talking
Like
dog.
canine
You fucking
unit.
they can genetically modify these animals. Give me a fucking genius dog.
Yeah,
Give me a
exactly.
dog robot. Yeah.
Yeah, give me
Give me a
fucking
genius
Doug
dog
from
robot.
Up.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He wouldn't be super helpful in an investigation, I think.
Well, and then
Just
you
knowing
could have
what I know
some
about
funny
Doug.
shenanigans between Metal Gear and the dog. Like,
That's right.
True. I
Considering
think
how
it
things
would
go
be-
for dogs in this world, though, I don't.
I don't know what you mean,
I-
Chad.
Yeah,
We'll get
I
there.
couldn't possibly. I'm thinking about. Did any of you play Stray, the game Stray with the
Little
cat?
Cat? No, a
Yeah,
little bit.
where it has that little harness.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the robot that is like talking is attached to the cat. It's like, give me a dog, put a harness on the dog, and then metal is attached to the harness. And he can like
that's cute as
telescope
hell.
his neck out when he needs to.
Give me a dog, what were a Metal Gear?
Yeah, dog.
That's gonna print money.
Can I get this? Can I get this in a Turner and Hooch, please?
This feels like a great time to bring up the Metal Gear to end all Metal Gear videos.
Oh,
do you remember?
no.
I know Alessio knows what I'm talking about.
I don't think I do.
That's something we should do. You should put that in the show notes. Number one.
Yeah.
When we're done recording, we should all watch the Metal Gear to end all Metal Gears.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
I don't know if I know
insane.
this.
It's pretty insane.
Oh, it's pretty insane.
We'll say it's very burn after reading. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I love that film.
Okay.
But yeah, then we go to Gillian's apartment, if you so choose to.
Right, because you can go straight to the other area you're supposed to go to, right? You don't.
Yeah,
have to go
I
to the
believe
apartment?
so. Yeah. But well, maybe not, because I think
I guess you have to.
yeah, because
I
Mika
went-
calls after a certain
Yeah.
flag.
They don't. I don't think you can. If you go to the HQ, like I think you have to go somewhere else and then they'll call you.
Got it.
So you have to do some like random investigation. So I went to Alton Plaza and I called Jamie at this point.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. I called Jamie from the apartment, and that's when I got the Snatcher mask.
Yeah.
I also got the Snatcher mask. Yeah.
Metal Gear
Fucking-
makes a killer joke. Metal Gear goes, sounds like Jamie's really snatched your heart, Gillian. And I was just like, oh, that's
Got
so
him.
good. That's so good.
I love Metal Dude.
But she gives you her work number, which is weird.
Yeah.
But on the answering
Yeah.
machine, she's like, yo, if I don't pick up, you should call my work number. So if you call Jamie's work number, she answers with her hair in work mode and her cute little lab coat on.
I love Jamie.
Yeah,
She's so
I
cute.
I think Jamie's great.
Yeah,
Jamie,
Hawaii.
please.
That's what I'm saying.
Jamie's wonderful.
Jamie,
But
you
yeah,
ever been with
this
a
was
woman?
when I was just like clicking through everything, like to make sure that I feel like I just missed something. What's up?
Just said, Jamie, you ever been with a woman?
Oh, nice. Hey, Jamie, do you want to see my pocket cat? Come on over here. But I was going through and just exhausting dialogue, and then Gillian asked her about the chief thing, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And so I don't know if I got it
Weird.
last time and just forgot or what.
You must have, because that
Yeah.
didn't come up for me at all.
Yeah. But she's
Yeah,
like,
that-
she just doesn't
she-
want to talk about it, essentially.
What?
Yeah,
the hell?
she goes, you saw us very like quietly, and then she takes a second, and then she says, you must have seen somebody else. Let's talk about something more positive.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Fucking what?
Yeah.
So,
So I don't know if that's supposed to allude to something that happens later. Again, I'm not even sure of the timeline of when the bait and switch occurs a little bit later, but we will get to it.
The answering machine is really neat, by the way, before we move on, because I think it's like, I assume that it's intentionally playing off the assumption that we all, if anyone who's playing this at this point who has seen Blade Runner or is like genre savvy at all, is thinking that these two are Snatchers.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
for sure.
Like, I think we were all there, right, at this point in
Absolutely.
the game, probably safe to say.
Oh,
So
thinking that
it's kinda
both,
like-
yeah,
Yeah, like Jamie
like,
and
whoa.
Gillian are Snatchers. Yeah.
yeah. I
So that's kind of like a
100%
little thing there.
thought Gillian was a snatcher pretty much
Oh yeah.
the entire
The
time.
whole way
The
through.
entire
well.
time, yeah.
But which is weird because Harrison Ford is like that. But if I remember correctly, in Android's Dream of Electric Sheep, it's like not even remotely.
Not even close. Yeah,
Like the main character is like absolutely not a replicant.
yeah, it's very definitive in the book.
Yeah. But
Philip K. Dick in all caps. He's not.
he's
Yeah,
not
no,
a
exactly.
fucking replicant.
Dude, yeah,
Throwing
fucking
a tantrum.
Stop
Philip K.
asking.
Dick, the fucking king of subtext.
Oh yeah. Jamie says something very cute here right before you go to hang up. She's like, "Hey, look, I just want to say thanks for asking me out the other night. Even though we didn't do anything, it made me feel very special." It's kind of at this point that I started to kind of realize, and maybe it's just because I don't know, it's in the latter half or what. Jeremy does talk about it next episode, but it feels as if Gillian is growing up a little bit more. Like he's not saying as salacious of shit like as the game continues.
Literally the day before, because it's just like
it's literally the next day.
It's like I've done a lot of thinking.
No, for sure.
Grown a lot since we spoke last.
Yeah, I'm just saying that
which is 3 hours ago.
It seemed like it was less frequent that he was saying pervy shit.
For sure there is a difference in Act 2 with him for sure.
There is one very particular section we're gonna get to.
Sure,
where it goes out the fucking window.
Yeah. But I'll let Jeremy talk about it. But there was like some intentional stuff in the vocal booth in terms of like intentionally wanting to like have an arc for these personality traits. So
the only problem that takes away the sweetness of Jamie saying thank you for asking me out to like the arcade or whatever is that it doesn't factor in the fact that I asked her out to every place in the city in the previous act, actually, 10 times in a row, to which she said no each time.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for asking me out, and never taking no for an answer. You fucking creep.
Yeah, you fucking creep. It's very strange to me, especially just knowing these types of games and how they're put together and like the back end. It's really interesting to me that like it's not a voiced part, so I don't understand why there wasn't some sort of flag internally that told the game, hey, Chad asked 10 times. You should deploy the like you're a fucking weirdo line. But I have a
pervert, Gillian.
I have a feeling the reason why there's not a lot of like sort of like twine game-esque
like
webs and reactive information. I think it's just because Kojima has always been so obsessed with funneling you through a curated experience to get to the end that he has prescribed. And I think having all these variables, it is a lot of work. Like when I was putting in for the Telltale job, like they had me do like a
that shit was crazy.
Like a faux one, and it's insane. And so I do understand it's a lot of work, but like also writing is free. And so like, if they're not having to record audio for a ton of those alternate lines, just fucking write it.
Point.
So anyway, it's just something I was thinking about. It's like, there's not a lot of like alternate ways of doing things that saves to the game's memory and recalls an hour down the road.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
But anyway,
I also want to mention, just like offhand too, the first thing that I thought when I saw her like sprite during this conversation, she kind of looks like Amelie, like young Lindsay Wagner, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
The world is in your hands.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
I was laughing in the middle of an unrelated thing earlier. I found the video just for us to watch later. It's a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Yes.
Oh boy,
it does.
It does.
Anyway. But yeah, right as we're going to hang up, she's like, "Yo, if I find anything out about the hospital that you're looking for, I'll definitely let you know. Like, just go about your business, and I'll shoot you a call if I dig anything up." And then
she's nicer to this man than he is any business receiving.
Yeah,
as far as her courtesy.
Yeah, for sure. And then this is when I entered the turbo cycle to go elsewhere. I get a call from Mika.
Okay.
And she said, "Hey, Katrina just called. She seemed really freaked the fuck out. She said that she had something to give you." And Gillian's like,
dog will not stop barking.
Yeah. And Gillian was like, when did this happen? And she was like, half an hour ago. And Gillian's like, what the fuck?
Mika, you're bad at your job, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think they also call attention to the fact that like sometimes the fucking phones just don't work. Like,
word.
So
just awesome.
Yeah,
love it. So everybody has AT&T is what I'm hearing.
That's right.
No, it was T-Mobile was the big one recently, right? Where like half the country just like lost cell connection for like an hour.
I don't know if it was AT&T or T-Mobile. Was it Sprint?
Verizon.
Oh,
happens to Verizon a lot.
Yeah, I just know
I love
that
how we went through all four of the major carriers and all of them are valid.
Singular? Bellsouth?
Was it Mint Mobile?
Cricket. Every time I hear cricket, I think of fucking rickety.
I love joking
cricket.
with my American friends.
Is it Vodafone? I think it was Vodafone.
Vodafone, yeah.
Vodafone.
I'm trying to think of some more. European ones. Chad, what do you guys have in Canada? What are the carriers?
We got Rogers, Bell, and Telus are the big three.
What the fuck did you
What did you just say to me?
Rogers, Bell, and
What
Telus.
did you just call
Like
me?
Rogers. Did you say Rogers, comma, Bell, comma, antennas? Is that what I heard?
Telus.
Telus. Okay.
Yeah, and they're all dog shit.
Was it KNet? Was it?
But
Chad did not. Apparently, that is not as popular of a.
I don't know what the
carrier.
fuck anybody is talking about.
It says KNet Mobile coverage Ontario.
KNet?
I've never heard of KNet in my life. Ontario, California.
Well, tell me you've been privileged
No,
to
it
have
says
a
mobile
good
network
income
in-
without
this is
telling me you've
mobile-
been privileged.
What is
Mobile
KNet?
network operators in Canada.
You saying
It doesn't even have a
KNet, like the
Wikipedia
wrestler?
page.
Yeah, KNet.
Yeah,
God.
yeah. I got KNet Mobile, which does not have a Wikipedia article, and I got T-Bay Tel
T-Bay.
Mobility,
T-Bay.
also part of
It's
Ontario.
my favorite bidding website. T-Bay.
Telus also has Kudu and Public Mobile under its umbrella.
Yeah, they're the pay-as-you-go brands.
Gotcha.
The drug dealer brands.
Well, got him.
Kudo.
You snap a phone in half, put it in a trash can, and keep walking.
I put I'm gonna try and hang this I'm gonna try and put my phone up to the webcam so that you can see it. I guess I could just send you this fucking photo on Discord.
Yeah.
I looked up KNet Mobile. It gave me results on like the west side of Ontario, which is like a day's drive away. And it's just the business street view is like a fucking apartment building.
Fuck yeah. Was
So
it 7-Eleven Speak Out Wireless?
I'm sorry, 7-Eleven has a wireless company?
Speak out.
Apparently-
Hashtag speaking out about 7-Eleven wireless.
You just have to.
Stand up for 7-Eleven.
What is this fucking house from Barbarian
right.
that I'm looking
that's
at?
KNet.
This
What?
is the house from Barbarian, dude.
Oh, that's where KNet is?
That's KNet.
That's where they keep the servers.
Apparently,
It's fucking back room
Apparently,
situation when you go in the basement. All right, let's carry on.
yeah.
There's a
Please.
Snatcher fucking organization in the basement.
One
of that building,
fucking
I'll tell you what.
100%. There's a duplicate for no reason of the house underneath the house.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
It's so
They didn't have to do
weird.
that there was no reason to do that. Nobody was gonna see it. It's good, then whatever.
It's one of the things I like about this game, actually.
All right.
It's actually pretty cool.
Let's keep
All
going.
right.
So obviously, if
We gotta go to the house.
if Katrina's shook up, you're gonna go see Katrina, which is at Gibson's
Mhm.
house. So we're going to Gibson's
Mhm.
house.
Gibson.
Nobody answers, but the door isn't locked. And I was nervous that this was going to be when the infamous scene happened. But I misremembered.
no, not yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I
Not
had
yet,
forgotten.
gotcha.
It was. I had misforgotten. I don't know. Also, quick question:
I
why does
had
this house have two
Leonine
chimneys?
misbegotten?
Two chimneys?
It
Yeah, why
does
does this have two?
Because
So Santa
it probably
and
has
Mrs.
two
Claus
fireplaces.
both like to visit this house.
His and hers.
Oh,
His-
His
exactly.
and hers chimneys.
But yeah. Then there's what the fuck? Oh, so we're poking around. It's all fucked up. It
It's
looks
the
like
goddamn fumbling around in the dark segments where you got to touch and look at everything randomly until you figure out whatever fucking Vesuvian pattern Kojima wants you to
yeah,
do.
exactly.
A disemboweled dog
I
is
was-
thrown at you.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a little dollhouse
was-
of the house that we never even saw in the
Yeah.
first place for some
Search
fucking
the
reason.
house.
And we try to search the house.
I
There's
was-
nothing in it.
I was fucking losing my mind here because I looked at fucking everything
Mhm.
over and over and over again. And it turns out I just didn't investigate the house. I looked at the house. I didn't investigate.
You gotta
the
touch
house.
that
I'm-
house.
Oh, you fool.
Put my hands on that house.
You touch your
Sorry.
house with my house.
Yeah.
I want to meet that house.
Let's play house.
For
What's
some
your house
reason, every
like?
time I'm in the car with James, he's like, "I'm gonna touch my car to your car," and he's just like threatening to hit people. He's like, "Let me touch
Oh
my
my
car
God.
to your car."
Your feet are your feet.
I lo-
That's right.
so we go into the office. The living room's not that fucked up. It just looks like things have been touched. We go into the study, and it looks insane. And then
Yeah.
I thought for literally 2 seconds, which apparently no other character in the goddamn game did, but I was like, the dog just came through here. Looks like dog stuff. Dog tore a bunch of shit up.
Looks like dog
Looks like
stuff.
dog
It's just like
Some
dog
dog
slashes, but they're like the Snatchers fucked this room up, and I'm like, it just looks like
You're
a
like,
dog.
no, you got
They
a
got
bad
claws. It's like you just see it's a really like it's a Doberman. He's
You got a
probably just
rambunctious
anxious,
animal in
anxious.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Well, if
like
you
a
go into the
Snatcher.
backyard and investigate, you see Alice's collar, and they mentioned that it was torn apart. The collar.
I think you mean
was
torn.
off.
apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Torn
Fucking
off.
glow
torn
stick ass
apart.
collar, by the way.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on
It's
with
a
that?
cool collar. I like
Yeah,
it. So you
pretty
can
cool
see them in the
collar.
dark. You can see her in the dark.
See, this is the kind of game, again, because you can just write. You wouldn't need any animation for this. There should have been an option to put the collar on Metal Gear.
I thought you were gonna say on yourself, on Gilly.
Or
Yeah.
yourself. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah,
pick
why
it
not?
up.
It's okay.
Pick it
Look
up,
into it.
have it in the inventory,
Pub
then just do a
play.
use.
Pub
Very of the
You
time.
also like.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna move on to like talking about like the stuff
Yeah, I was
that's
going back
like,
to the stuff.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
the
a
monitor's,
very
like,
of the
blown up.
time line, which they talk about the monitor is still hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys,
yeah.
we wouldn't be using cathode rays for fucking monitors at this point. But it is what it is. Nice
Well,
and
does they make a point to be like it's an old one that still takes
That's
floppy
true,
disks,
That's
so-
true. It's like the last
So
one.
that one would have cathode.
yeah,
rays,
that's a good
so.
point.
The catastrophe actually it blew up all the chips, and now the technology's all fucked
Yeah.
up. That's why the
We
phones
real
don't
got
work.
Well, the AI companies bought all the fucking shit.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
that's right.
That's true.
But yeah, like you guys were
Jordan.
saying, you just kind of fucking fumble around. You scream Katrina's name from every room, and nothing happens. And yeah, I think it's after you get the collar, right, that you go back in and look around some more, and then the scene happens.
Yeah, you like have to investigate like the house. You have to fully investigate the model house, and you have to investigate the collar, and then you have to like go into a different room and then back into the study,
Got it.
and then they'll chuck the dog through the window.
Yeah, and then PETA gets upset, and somebody throws a dead dog through a window with all of its
Yeah.
intestines hanging out.
yeah,
This is
It's
disturbing
fucked up.
image.
It's
It's
real
insane.
fucked up. Yeah.
there's like the rest of this game is just like periodically we'll just get a shot that is like even more fucked up than the last shot.
Just
you
out of
saw.
nowhere.
Yeah,
The
it's just
hyper
kinda
detailed
crazy.
shot of a fucking skinned human skull that pops
Yeah,
up
with
a little bit.
maggots and shit. Like it's pretty bad.
Ass, I think you mean bad ass. You know what I mean?
God forbid I see a tit though.
Right?
God forbid. Well, you see a little bit too much of tit in the next scene. It's the like
Way too much.
so a
Oh,
couple
way
tits.
too
I was like,
way
I
too
didn't.
much,
These
yeah.
are the ones I did not need.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
That's fine.
Also, it dawned on me it's a bath towel. I'm like, how hard are your
Oh,
nipples?
Yeah. Wow.
Like,
They're fucking.
That's good. We gotta
hard.
isolate that audio.
That's-
of Leslie
Let's
saying
just-
how hard are your nipples.
let's just go to it because like it stands to reason at this point if you were thinking about it. Gillian gives her his address when he goes to see her the first time.
sure.
If she needs anything. You can go to Alton Plaza, but you just kind of find some inconsequential numbers. You find like you can call 911 if you want, and it's not really.
Did you guys do the fortune teller thing?
No, I forgot.
I did not.
It was pretty cool. But it was
How
like
the fuck did I
little-
miss all of these? I don't.
I missed
understand.
her the first time, which was weird because then they said something as if they had seen her before. I think some of the audio or some of the
Oh,
text
weird.
just kind of triggers out of
Yeah.
sequence.
Yeah,
Which
'Cause
again,
I got her the first time and not the second time.
Yeah.
I forgot.
you just find out that
check
this
it out.
fortune teller in Alton Plaza is actually a hacker pretending to be a fortune teller, which is actually kind of a cool
Mm.
concept.
That's pretty neat. Yeah.
But anyway, continue, Lily. Sorry.
No, I just want to talk about Katrina's.
Oh yeah, let's go talk about underage breasts.
No, they make it
That's
very, very clear
In this game,
in this version of the game that she is 18. Please, Alessio.
I'm
But
sorry.
like it's like she's not though.
It's no,
she's really not.
she's not.
Listen
She's
to
not.
next week's episode. Jeremy talks all about how they not
Yeah.
only had to tone this down, but apparently he was like, "You should have seen the shit that we cut out."
Oh
And
no!
I was just like, "Great." So yeah, we
I
have a
feel
whole.
like I feel like if I saw the shit that they cut out, I'd get arrested.
We were like, anyway, so we're changing the subject of the podcast. It's not about this guy anymore.
Yeah, sorry guys. I will say this, and it obviously does not absolve any of the fucked up shit in this game. This is still the tamest like PC 98 visual novel style game, though. I will say all the rest are just real gross. Like anytime I'm like looking at PC 98 shit and I'm like, oh man, that looks really fucking cool. I'll like look into the game and be like, oh, there's just sexual assault all over the place. Like this sucks, dude. But yeah, anyway, least horny.
If we
PC 98,
yeah, least horny
PC 88.
If we cancel Hideo Kojima, it would be the perfect time to start Final Fantasy Friday.
True.
That's actually, I've been inseminating since I joined the community in 2019. I've been trying
Inseminating?
That's right.
Yeah,
just like
sorry, we're gonna have
Chad
to cancel
doubling
Chad.
down.
Now.
Fuck.
I'm underage, Chad. What the fuck is wrong?
With his virgin ears, Alessio.
I'm a Christian, Chad.
On our Christian podcast, you're talking about inseminating.
It was immaculate. The conception.
Oh, the immaculate insemination.
Yeah,
that's what I thought you meant.
But anyway, we're at Gillian's apartment.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Gillian goes to the bathroom, sees what we're about to describe, and then Chris Hansen immediately walks in.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
I thought you were gonna say, what if he walked in and like was just like, the shower's running, whatever, who cares, and just like took a shit.
Metal. I do love the idea that like he turns around, Metal's wearing like a ill-fitting suit. Have a seat, Gillian.
If I made this game, you absolutely could take a shit in this room, and the steam from the hot shower would just make it awful.
Yes, fucking problematic.
It's hot boxing a fucking donkey turd. And
Yuck.
Yo. That's heinous behavior.
All right. Anyway, Lily, what are we looking at here?
Well, we're looking at we're looking at a lot. We get to the apartment. The lights are. I just also want to add here. This is the only time Chelsea was watching me play this game.
No, that's how it always works.
Big time. Yeah, like right before she had just gotten home from work and she sat down to like watch me play for a second while she like.
I feel like knowing her though, she'd be like, I don't know, want it to be worse somehow. I don't know. She's got a real dark sense of humor that kills me.
She does. What was the name of the fucking the NASA just landed? Artemis 2. Artemis 2. Apropos of nothing, the other day, I don't even remember what we were doing. We were in the car, but she goes, "You know what pisses me off?" And I said, "What?" that the female astronaut on the Artemis isn't at least bisexual.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Kind of a ripoff.
Are you okay?
I'm with Chelsea on that one. She's right.
Not everybody has to be bisexual.
They
It's
do.
kind of just like they do. Yeah, you're right.
They do.
You're right.
I had forgotten.
There it is. Thank you.
Perfect timing. Literally the best possible clip.
The only time it's ever been used in the original context of that clip.
Holy shit, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Chelsea was watching this happen. So you get there, you get to Gil's apartment. The lights are on in his apartment. His door is unlocked. He's very freaked out about that. You do some investigation and you find out that, the shower's on in the bathroom. And they like brace for like what it could possibly be. And then Gillian rips the shower curtain open and it is Katrina taking a shower. And she freaks out.
Rightfully so.
And Gillian goes, "Wow, we were."
He does make a really fucking weird goddamn sound.
He's like,
and she sprays him with
that is what
water.
It is. He does
like yeah.
And then Metal Gear, Metal Gear is like, so Metal Gear hacks the shower panels, and then Metal Gear immediately follows up with, "You're such a pervert, Gillian." And I'm like,
I hope you learned your lesson, Gillian.
That's the best part. Is like he's like goading you on. He's like, "You better be careful. It's definitely a Snatcher, Gillian." Oh my god! And then it happens like, "Gillian, you fucking creep. What is wrong with you?"
Nasty
it's fucking crazy. And
you tricked me into being a pedophile. Metal Gear's great trick.
I would absolutely watch a version of this where Will Arnett is Gillian, and it's just like very crass.
Holy shit, that's an amazing casting.
That's great casting.
I would enjoy it so much more.
I will say in this particular instance, like he makes the sound obviously, but yeah, the chastising is a little weird here because again, Metal Gear
Entrapment.
tell him to do it.
He's a little shit stirrer, this guy.
He's a little troll. It's
Metal Gear
great.
knows what's
And then
up.
Especially when he has his fucking ISIS moment a little bit later in the game.
Oh man. But yeah, so she gets in the towel and again, fucking rock hard.
Yeah,
in
this
towel. For
this
some
towel,
The
reason.
worst, dude.
this towel is made of fucking, I don't know, like cling wrap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like your like nipples don't poke through towels like
No,
that.
that
Well, you can
towel's
see
not
the
made
whole
of doing
boob.
anything.
Like the
Yeah,
whole
it's
shape
just like
of the boob.
defined and like everything. It's
That's why I
fucking
thought she was
crazy.
wearing like some weird thin top. But then when Gillian is like, your bath towel, I'm like, are you,
Yeah,
that it looks like, that through
doesn't-
terry cloth?
that
Are
doesn't
you
make any fucking
kidding
sense.
me?
Well, that's what makes it so much worse is that for once in his fucking life, Gillian is like, maybe you should put some clothes on. And she's like, no.
No,
I'm
this
like,
is fine.
no, come on,
Yeah.
dude.
In the
And she
Jap-
does this thing where like
Sorry.
she implies that maybe fucking was on the table.
Oh,
which
she
I
does.
hated.
Yeah,
She's like, maybe
She said
had your
may-
timing
when-
been a little better.
Yeah,
been a little better. The exact, as I wrote it down exactly, the quote, and this is like as he is leaving, so we can go through the details here. As he's leaving, she says, "Maybe if your timing was a little better, we might have." ...
How could his timing have been better? When?
You didn't even know he was fucking coming.
Well, he would have been.
Thank you. Universal in its applications.
That word "come" is universal in its application.
In the Japanese version, her panties are on the floor when you walk into the bathroom, and you can smell them.
Oh no,
Motherfucker.
dude.
So at least
God
we didn't
damn
have
it.
that.
One other thing that happens here too is that so there's a scene, so she lets her hair down in one point
Right.
and
Yeah.
transitions to a different version of the sprite. Gil and Metal make
Yeah,
cum
Metal
noises.
Gear. This little bastard is also like,
Oh, they definitely do not tell her about the dog, by the way. Like she says something about the
No.
dog, and they're both just like, mm-mm.
Like,
It's like
That time-
she never, in at least in the script, I guess it's maybe implied that she eventually learns, but like no one
Like-
ever tells her that her fucking dog got
Yeah.
murdered.
pretty fucked.
Well, if she
If
came
you
home
tell her
at
about
all,
the
Yeah,
she
she'll
would
if you
figure
tell
it
her
out.
about the dog, she won't fuck you, Gillian.
Did anyone clean it up?
I
oh,
would
they do
hope
mention
so.
they do mention a cleanup
They have a
crew.
cleanup team, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Metal Gear's like, or Gillian's like, should we do something about this dog? And Metal Gear was like, just let the cleanup crew handle it. And I'm like,
So
is
where are
Skullface
they?
part of that?
Where do they work?
Yeah.
Like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
Skullface.
You got Junker HQ, and then you got the Junkie Junkers HQ. They just
Mhm.
throw trash.
You
But
got the junkers, you got the clunkers.
oh, so this whole fucking thing about the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay,
The puzzle, yeah.
yes, they're like, oh, the queen piece gave me a hint. Could you guys not have integrated this a little bit better? Because they're just like, literally, Katrina is like, yeah, my dad was researching hospitals. And then you have a whole conversation about it. And then Metal Gear's like, what does Oline sound like? And I'm like, what kind of fucking Monkey
nothing.
Island bullshit? Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
It doesn't sound like fucking shit.
Yeah.
And also,
and it's not even until you solve it that Gillian's like, yeah, like the chess piece. I'm like, where the fuck was that when I was trying to figure it out? What are you talking about?
Well, and it's also, and to their credit, you do get a pretty good hint if you guess it, but it's plural. So there's also an S. So
Yeah.
you can guess queen,
Yeah.
and then Metal Gear's like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're pretty close though.
But like, dude, that fucking the smoking queen that's been in my pocket the whole game.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, when's this
smoking
coming?
queen.
What are we doing with this? Like, and then there's no like, why they should have made it to where like the slip of paper, the search home thing.
Mhm.
I don't. It should have been like the chessboard opens up when you put the fucking
Oh,
queen back.
that would've been
Do
fun.
something with it.
I think
Like,
even if it wasn't that, like the model home is empty when you search it in Gibson's house.
right.
Yeah.
So what would make sense to me is you find the queen piece in the house,
Mhm.
and it's with the list. But Katrina didn't realize that the queen piece and the list were relevant
Oh,
to
I
each
like
other.
that.
Sure.
So in her
sure.
panic, she only took the list, and then when you find out that she got the list from the house, you can put the piece and the list together, and then that coincides earlier with finding the chessboard and seeing that the queen
Sure.
piece is missing.
I
And
like
then
that a
that
lot.
you can tie, like that makes sense to me as you tie
Right.
it all together.
Or
Yeah.
for the plurality, Maybe both queens are missing. The one you find in
Yeah.
Gibson's pocket, and then there's the one in the house, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh, what are we gonna do with
that
these
would-
two queens?
Yeah, that would work too.
But
Like anything would have been better than what we got.
yeah, it was so weird, man. I totally struggle with this shit. Like,
Which
this
is too bad because like conceptually it is a neat idea for a puzzle.
Yeah,
like
right.
if only they had like handed
Absolutely.
you given you like a little bit better of a hint. The burnt out neon sign and then having the list of hospitals, kind of neat. Like it's not really like anything that I've seen before.
What was I gonna say? I feel like the puzzles in this game range from like, oh, that's pretty cool, to how the fuck was I supposed to know that?
Yeah.
But and this is quite literally when she mentions this another Chinese man or a Chinese man. And
so what happens is you type in Queens finally, you discover Queens Hospital, and then in the list of descriptions, and I get why you would have to say it, because obviously you're looking for like a Chinese man because he bought all the sunscreen, whatever.
Sure.
The way that Metal so matter-of-factly in this rundown says the director is Chinese.
Yeah,
didn't rub me the right way.
Yeah, I made a note.
that.
I was like, what's up with Kojima and calling out all these Chinese people? I was like, huh, what's up with that?
Also, like looking like the most like stereotypical.
Oh, when this second Chinese character shows up, it's like, oh, okay, man. What are we
so at
doing
this
here?
point, we've got 3 Chinese characters. You've got Napoleon, who is Napoleon. You've got the ramen shop guy now too, who looks like with like the thin.
They all have the Fu Manchu,
the Fu Manchu.
Well, Napoleon has like the little tiny pencil one, which at least is a little less stereotypical. But
well, then he's got the chiclet teeth that's gapped in the middle.
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
not a good
His
scene.
voice could be way worse, but you're totally right. Like,
And then like when
That's true.
he's not wearing his disguises, he's wearing the fucking like
I know,
like rice patty hat. Like it's pretty bad. And then obviously we're gonna meet a third one here who is also just like he's wearing like
this third one though is like Yakuza bad. Like every Chinese person in the Yakuza games dresses like this third guy we're about to meet.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was where I was like, I guess it's time to. No, you go to the hospital. Sorry,
You're in the hospital when you get the
yeah. So we got to go to Queens Hospital,
the right hospital this time, or so we think.
Correct.
Yeah, it's weird. It's abandoned, huh?
Yeah. Interesting.
We got
There's some switches in there.
Switches, yeah.
When
Like all my favorite hospitals.
All of my. If anyone got me, I know hospital switches got me. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, man.
Queen's Hospital, it brought back flashbacks to going and getting some OB appointments for Kristen when she was pregnant. That's a Queens, New York joke. Sorry, guys.
Joe, that was just a fact of your life.
I don't know if I was going to say.
Fuck
Yeah, thank you.
In New York.
I had a baby.
Please don't put that.
I was a New Yorker and I had a baby.
There are 2 things I know about Alessio. I was in New York and I had a baby.
You sound like a ramen shop owner from Miyoko Bay City.
Oh no, Bubby.
But yeah, we only get 3 switches yet again. It's like, okay, these puzzles are strange. The first one you hit is just this room with no power. There's no power.
Yeah,
anywhere.
it's like an OR. Like the first 2 are like inconsequential, really.
Yeah,
because you got an OR and then I think like a lab,
like a research lab. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third one, there are no lights, and so for the first time in the entire game,
that's right,
Metal Gear decides to use his flashlight.
Which he's like, if you want to use a flashlight, just tell me. Brother, just turn the fucking flashlight on. There's no.
Well, he told us that at the beginning of the fucking game. He's like, you can talk to me if you want to use my flashlight. In the entire fucking game, especially when we're in the backyard of Katrina's house, I'm like, let me use the motherfucking flashlight to see what's in the bushes.
Yeah,
It's
to
not
the
even
point
an
where he
option.
has to remind you again here because you don't have any occasion to use it until now.
It's crazy.
Very
I
strange.
remember, I think it was Alessio that complained about the flashlight thing last episode. And so when this happened, I like pointed at the screen like a Leo point. I was like, oh, they're actually doing it.
Soy Jack flashlight.
But it's just like an office, like one of the director's offices
Just an
would be.
office.
Yeah.
I was genuinely unsettled in this room with the way that the flashlight beam is, and like Metal's like, I think I saw something move, and it's just like, fuck you,
shut up, Metal.
Stop talking.
God damn it.
I loved it.
It's just like the beam is so centered and concentrated, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't like it. And I think I mean we're gonna find out too, like something was moving. I'm pretty sure based on
right.
What we're gonna find out in a little bit, but yeah.
And while searching this room, you find yet another reference to Moscow / Russia, which I don't know if we brought this up in the last episode. For context, has more or less been reduced to rubble following the catastrophe because it was basically ground zero, and so Russia's like not existed as a country for like 50 years, basically.
Yeah. Because in Freddy's apartment, you find a map of Russia.
Yes,
and here you find a painting of St. Basil's Cathedral.
St. Basil's Cathedral, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I love how we're getting like Red Scare Terminator, like What If Terminator, but instead of Skynet, it was the KGB.
Right.
Like,
yeah. I mean, you find so the things you have to find. You find the painting. You look at the painting. You find a matchbook from Outer Heaven,
right?
And then you find a like a scrap of paper that has a bunch of Chinese characters on it.
Yeah, it's in one of the drawers, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gillian asks Metal if he knows like what it says, and Metal's like, I'm more fluid in chop suey and egg foo young. Okay, brother.
I'm gonna kick this robot across the room.
See ya.
I would pay money to watch Chad and Metal Gear Mark II like in a buddy comedy.
Yeah, James has Adrian Brody, Chad has Metal Gear Mark II.
That's right.
Metal Gear Mark II is way more fun to hate than.
I think I want to take Mark II over Adrian Brody any day.
I need Mark II and Puppet Man to just engage with one another.
I want Mark II and Jamaican Adrian Brody with each other.
Jamaican Adrian.
Jamaican me Brody.
Jamaican me Brody.
Jamaican me Brody.
This is where I put that note, because you have these Chinese characters that nobody can read, and then I wrote down, well, I guess let's call the only Chinese person I know, which is Napoleon.
The second biggest demographic in Neo Kobe is Chinese people, and Gillian's like, oh, I know a Chinese guy. I'll give him
I got a Chinese friend.
He'll know, right?
Jordan certainly won't know the computer that exists solely for this one purpose.
Yeah, the supercomputer. I don't know that I used Jordan one time after the reconstruction.
Nope, I did not.
No, I might not have either, actually. Yeah.
All that AI money going to waste. We destroyed the planet.
Fancy that.
2020, much like 2026, all that AI money going to waste.
So good. I love the little reveal with this phone call, by the way. When you decide to call Napoleon, you get his answering machine.
It's so funny.
Listen, in spite of this guy being a racist caricature, I love him so much.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I love
He's
Napoleon.
He's stupid great. In the best way.
Because you call him and the number is out of service, and it's basically the same thing as when you call a number, like input a wrong number and it says this number is out of service, except instead it's Napoleon doing the lines.
It's clearly him.
And it's the Wolfman.
Yeah.
Fancy that from the doorman of Outer Heaven for some reason.
Well, I love Metal Gear being like, it's the doorman with the wolf makeup again. I'm like, dog, what fucking special effects ass
practical.
Makeup. It's Fred, you're damn right. It's practical.
It's practical? Amaze.
But it's legit, like if you were trying to like get someone off your trail and you recorded a dumbass answering machine that was like, "This is T-Mobile. Alessio can't come to the phone right now. His number's been disconnected."
I think you mean a dumbass voicemail like,
"When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad."
Welcome to Guns with Chad, the place for all things rootin', tootin', and most importantly, shootin'. Today we are still discussing Gillian's Junker Blaster. In addition to being designed with assistance by NASA, it was also designed with assistance by a company called S&M Inc. That's kind of fucking weird. Hit it again, Alessio.
When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad.
That was good. That's a good segment.
I love the idea of being held hostage that I like have to fucking come up with a fact every time.
I love the idea that if I click that in my own time, Chad just pops up and he's like, all right, today we're talking about the Smith & Wesson.
The monotone, the fucking scuffed Taco Bell dong.
It should be like a Microsoft Paint style like logo.
Oh my god! I legitimately the only thing I wish with the Guns with Chad theme song is that we had that available to us when we were talking about Gillian stuffing his stanky revolver in Ivan's mouth.
Oh, no,
that's right.
It would have been a perfect time for it.
But yeah, so we go to Outer Heaven. We encounter the doorman, who is just Napoleon dressed like a werewolf. Which is funny because that means it was him all along earlier in the game as well.
Yeah.
Totally could have just fucking let us in.
Which again, like he told you to go to Outer Heaven. Like, what the fuck are you doing, brother? Gillian's just surrounded by trolls. It's incredible.
This feels like a very Cowboy Bebop like plot beat.
Oh wow, it really does.
Yeah. Big time. Yeah.
But yeah, so then his sneezes are what gives him away. But there's a whole like menu of quote unquote proof.
Yeah.
But like all of it, it's not until he sneezes that you get like the actual button that you can hit to trigger.
Which is amazing because there's this whole thing where you're like, oh, it's this. And he's like, no, stupid. That doesn't make any sense. But when you're like, well, you're sneezing right now and Napoleon also sneezes, he's like, son of a bitch.
You got me.
He got me.
He's like,
what?
You fucking got me.
It's so good.
Well, this is
bulletproof.
This is when you learn that this is why he's called Napoleon, because he gives you like a brief history of Napoleon Bonaparte and how his downfall was the winter.
Oh right, right.
And his he tried to fucking invade Russia in the middle of winter, and that was a bad play for Napoleon. So he's named that because
who was ever
for everyone really, yeah, for sure. Because snow gets the best of him, which instead of real snow, it's Snow 9. He has an allergy to Snow 9.
But like everybody does. So what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody sneeze when they're around Snow 9?
Right, yeah, because Gil also sneezes around. Like everybody sneezes around Snow 9. That's kind of like the defining characteristics that everybody sneezes except for Snatchers.
Is
Napoleon's just making this shit up. He's
is
just
all
lying.
of the Snow 9? Because like everybody keeps sneezing, and I'm like, why is no one scared? Because I'm terrified right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because it is like known. Like even Jordan has that information that like the sneezing is a known factor. It's not like it's some kind of secret thing that no one realizes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So. Gillian can also ask him if he's Chinese, which is hilarious. And Napoleon says that he's purebred. That's an interesting way to describe that.
It's a very strange way to say that.
Yeah, he literally could have just said, I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The way they go about this whole thing is so weird. So Gillian shows Napoleon once we're down and seated, and they even say like, oh, we can take the masks off, we're inside now, whatever. He's like, yo, can you take a look at this card? Do you know what these characters are? And he's like, oh, these are like chemical characters.
He's a science major.
Everybody in this
Napoleon was a science major. Like, what the fuck is going
science
on?
Cop.
Yeah, he's a science cop.
He's a science cop.
Is his character supposed to be like fucking Edward James Olmos or something? Is that the?
God, I would have
kind of a little bit, I guess. Yeah,
he's like an amalgam, I'm sure, but still, it's kind of silly. But anyway, he tells us, hey, like these stand for, I cannot remember the elements to save my life. Should have written them down, but it's like barium, oxygen is one of them. But we get BNSON. And then they're like, if we just add another E here, suddenly it smells bent.
So
barium
is
right?
Beryllium.
Beryllium.
B is beryllium. N is nitrogen. What would it be? I guess it would be
S is Stankonia.
It's S. Stankonia.
Stankonia. B is bombs over Baghdad. S is sulfur. O is oxygen, and N is nitrogen again.
Nice.
Nitrogen, got it. Yeah,
Double nitrogen. If you ever want to kill me, the only allergy that I have is to sulfur.
Okay.
Not Snow 9.
No. Well, it's sulfa drugs, but still. Yeah, if sulfur itself would kill me, then like we would have I would have died going near any sulfur based like hot spring. It's just like, well, he's out. See you, dude.
He's gone.
He's sleeping now.
But yeah, the whole context of it is that like Gillian is like the paper that he found in the office was a patient record, and the chemical elements are code, and you find out that the name is Benson. So the chief's his first name is Benson, and Harry's last name is Benson. So now you're like, well, it must be one of them because nobody else in the cities has the name Benson.
Yeah, no one.
And it just so happens that, yes, correct, but also like, these are the two people. Again, it's like calling the only Chinese person you know. I only know two people named Benson. It must be one of them.
I will give it credit because a lot of narratives would have it just correspond to like one character. I was like, at least there's like two people that it could be. That's at least like they're going a little bit further than most would. And I really like the periodic table puzzle too. I thought that was kind of neat.
It's pretty neat. Yeah. I'll say here too, it's like I think it's also a better like which one is it mystery than Ivan or Freddy. Yeah. Because again, the thing that I brought up is because you look at their pictures, and if you know anything about Blade Runner, you'll see that Freddy looks like fucking Rutger Hauer, and you're like, oh, it's him.
Yeah.
But here it's just like you have no fucking idea. Like it's just kind of like you have to investigate your friends, and it's kind of fucked up. And it's
Kojima thought his prejudice that all of us would have hate in our hearts for Russian names, so we'd see Ivan and go, "Oh, that's got to be the guy."
Oh, the dirty bastard he is.
Fucking sick, nasty Russian fuck.
Sick. As he's leaving too, Gillian will say to Napoleon, he tells him to be careful and says, you get killed and you won't be able to sneeze anymore, which is really dark. Well, my head went to is like, oh, because they're gonna snatch Napoleon, and then Napoleon won't be able to
snatch that Gravi up.
Oh, that's holy shit! I didn't even think of that. Wow,
that was the line, because I had the same reaction you did. I was like, brother, what? And then I was like, no, it's because they would probably snatch a police informant, and he wouldn't be able to sneeze anymore because he would be a snatcher.
How sick would that have been if you encounter him? Like, let's pretend they didn't say that line, and then you encounter him later, and you're like, why aren't you sneezing anymore?
Yeah, that would be brutal.
That's what I'm fucking saying. So the cool thing about Blade Runner is that, like, as perfect as they get, that there's always a tell in the eyes. And for some reason, I know this game is like, oh, they gotta like hoard sunscreen from Costco because their skin sucks. But like, there's no cool like
it's on sale.
I love in these type of stories, I love when the character is talking to someone and they'll just ever so subtly say something that's wrong that gives away that they're not the fucking person you're talking to. And this game, I don't think ever does that.
Well, because they don't
that
really
seems like such a crazy
you.
Opportunity.
Yeah,
I'm such a slut for. I will never get tired of somebody saying something weird, and then the main character being like, "I never told you."
Yeah,
it was my daughter's
How do they
birthday.
not do that in this game?
Yeah. Like I love that. That's like, if you were to like list off like tropes that I'll never get tired of, I fucking love that trope. It's so
a good one.
Well, and it's a perfect way to segue directly into.
He's a good-looking boy. Do you mind if I keep this picture?
Because like straight up, like
Fluffy, the dog.
Yeah, there's that
Fluffy,
super dope fucking
Fluffy's
phone
dead.
call. Yeah, it's so
your parents
good.
are dead. Yeah.
But and I mean, to be fair to that trope, there's like one swap that happens in the game, and that's it, and it's towards the end. But if they would have had somebody else get swapped like earlier, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's a mystery game, and yet I feel like a lot of the mystery is very baby.
It's very much true. You don't solve the mystery; you're told the mystery.
Yeah,
That's put that on the fucking box.
Yeah, it's definitely a big misstep for sure.
That'd be so good.
Gillian also does the smart thing where he's just like, we got to cut off transmission to HQ, because if it's one of them, then we're fucked. Which is like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Actually, a smart decision for once.
Yeah. At this point, I went back to Junker HQ, obviously.
I think you have to.
I think you do have to.
Yeah. You're at a point now where I think like you can't just freely go where you want to go. I think it like funnels you to locations now. And I think this is the first time it's just like the first time was when you went to Gibson's house. Like when you know there's an emergency, you have to go to Gibson's house. And then you can explore and like decide to go to Gillian's apartment. And then from here, it's like, yeah, we're on Railroad now.
Yeah, so. We're like in chapter 18 or whatever of Death Stranding 2, where it's just go.
We're just going where we're gonna go, baby.
You rush over to HQ and immediately spill the beans to Mika, which seems like a bad idea considering the nature of the threat here, Gillian. Right. Maybe you should shut the fuck up.
Because you don't know that just one of the Bensons are compromised. Mika could be compromised too.
Also, how long have they been compromised? It could be the whole time.
Right.
In which case,
exactly. And you'll find out that yes, that is true. But,
Gillian is so horny that he's like created his own horseshoe theory, where he's like he's such a gooner misogynist that he's come full circle and he loves women so much that he's like a feminist. He's like, I trust all women.
Yeah. It's kind of like Sanji in One Piece, where like he's like a brutal fighter, but he cannot kick a woman to save his life. Like he couldn't, if he under threat of death, if he was about to have his fucking throat slit, Sanji couldn't kick a woman.
Classic,
and that has happened to him. That's
classic,
to him
whoever that
times.
Character is.
Hell yeah, classic Mark Frost.
Classic Mark Frost.
You know my favorite Twin Peaks character, Sanji.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that Harry's wife dressed up as, right? The hyper racist Japanese fucking cosplay.
There's no, but here the problem is there's no deeper, more racist Japanese cosplay than fucking Mickey Rooney playing Mr. Yonoshi.
I completely fucking forgot about that.
Your memory hold that? Yeah, it's back.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll periodically send that picture of him to Chad and Alex just to remind them that it's out there.
It like flashbangs me every time. I like get knocked backwards in my seat. It's so racist that like there's a force propelling me
it's like
through
a
the monitor.
Racist singularity. It's fucking bad.
Unreal.
But yeah, so Mika, but you
it's
go
also
to
Pete, by the way. I definitely fucked it
Pete,
up.
Yeah,
when I said
it's
Harry.
Pete. Yeah.
Oh right.
Oh yeah, the crazy cheerleader wife. Yeah, with the curtains. That's right.
No, that's Nadine. We're talking about
Nadine.
his like real estate developer wife who
Oh,
fakes her own
yeah.
death and comes back as
yes.
It's like
yeah.
full yellow face. It's crazy.
with a fucking Fu Manchu as well.
With the
like,
oh, there you go.
It's just
Terrible.
Chinsuo. It's just the
Napoleon.
Same guy.
It's crazy. That's like the one thing that I feel like Twin Peaks just completely just fucking crashed so hard.
The one thing.
I think a lot of stuff ages okay in that.
It does. I love Twin Peaks, but there's like a couple of things that are just like, like the Civil War reenactment.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's right.
We'll save this for Twin Peaks Thursdays.
Yeah. But yeah, you tell Mika what's going on. She tells you that the chief is out and that Harry went after him looking into something. Interesting. And then you can kind of investigate around now. So if you go to the engineering, there are some matches from outer heaven on his desk, which is interesting. And a memo that says face to face, which is also very interesting.
I wish I had clipped a sample from the Daft Punk song Face to Face just to fucking face to face.
And then if you go to the chief's office, you can kind of look around. You don't find a ton, but if you go in there after you found the face-to-face thing, you can kind of like if you kind of know what you're looking for, you see the painting in his room is a vase of flowers, but it's that illusion where if you look in the negative space, it's two faces looking at each other. So you press a button on the painting, and it flips up, and it's revealed to be a picture of Red Square pre-catastrophe.
That's weird.
This is now the third place we found some pre-catastrophe 50 years ago Russian imagery.
I should have put the Tetris theme song on one of my media buttons. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Foolish. But yeah, so now you determine it's just like, well, either one of them could have set up the other one. So and the patient record even by itself could have been a trap. So we got to go back to the hospital and do some more investigation. And when you go back to your turbo cycle, Jamie calls you.
Ruh-roh.
And she tells you in the turbo cycle that there was a major expansion project at the hospital to give the clinic a basement, which is not common,
but
in
identical
Bay City.
in every way.
Yeah, well, we don't know that yet.
Like, what the fuck?
So you find out that this place has a basement in a city of buildings that do not have basements traditionally. And then you also find out that the director of the hospital had his license revoked for performing underground eugenics experiments.
Hell yeah.
And
hell
then,
no.
Yeah, hell no.
No king.
No king. No king. No king. The remix of Pleasure of Tension here. That plays when you
is that where that pops in? Is right here?
Oh, right here when you find this information out. There's another one later that's insane.
Yeah, I
but,
think there's
the remix
3
here
of
is
them
just
on
like,
the soundtrack.
Yeah,
CD.
but this one right here is like, oh, let's fucking go.
Yeah, how cute.
Because I had no idea. I thought like Pleasure Tension was like only existed as that one version, and this was like,
yeah, ascended.
He just made the sound that Gillian made when he saw Katrina in the
shower. Oh no. Jamie will also tell you here that like she left him because he was pushing himself too hard, and she didn't want their relationship or his wedding ring to be a burden. And that she wants him to come home safe, so be careful. And as you start the turbo cycle, some shit goes wacky, and the car's been sabotaged.
Hell yeah.
You can't control it. It is just barreling down.
Brakes are
and
cut.
Brakes are cut.
Space
the
brakes.
The shot of Gillian and Metal here.
great
love
pixel
it.
art. Yeah.
Great pixel art, and the way that like Gil's mouth is moving and like Metal's neck is like extending up and down. It's very good. It's very good.
I love that you can just do all kinds of shit here too, where it's like, pull the brake. Oh no, the brake popped off.
It doesn't work.
Do this, and he's like, fuck,
Turn
we're
the
going
radio
faster.
Yeah, you press a button, it turns the radio on. Yeah, you can like go through like a sand bank and
Sand
just
bank.
barrels
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
that's
sand-
right.
Yep.
Just barrels through. Did anybody try and hit the cliff?
I don't know if I was even presented with a cliff.
I was given an option to run into
Could
a
you
cliff, but
present
I
me
didn't
with a
want to
cliff,
like. You generate a photo of cliff.
Could you generate a photo of Cliff smiling, please?
Generate a photo of nude Cliff Unger.
Oh, no.
The button will also. There's also a button to increase your speed.
Yeah,
by 23%.
I did that one for sure.
If you fuck around long enough,
you will find out.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. You will. You will get an option to pray.
Pray to God.
I did.
So
I
you
did
pray,
not
yeah,
get
to
that.
pray to God. Yeah,
You didn't
So-
get the pray to God. I thought
No,
you needed
I
to
don't
get
I
think
it.
thought you
Shit.
had to get the pray to God. You have to pray to get the control panel. I thought.
I don't know. Maybe I did. I
That's
feel like I
crazy.
would have remembered that, but that's amazing.
I'll say that this is
Um,
one of the few instances of me not minding the whole repeat actions until something happens.
Sure,
because
sure,
it's
sure,
like
Yeah, because
the
that makes
one
sense.
time. Yeah, it's the one time where it's like it actually matches the narrative. Like, yeah, he would be like, fuck, like press this
Yeah.
button. Like,
Yeah.
I love that. I thought it was actually really cool.
You can threaten to jump out or give up.
Yeah,
Also,
that's right.
give up is also an
Give up's
option.
so
Like
funny.
it's very funny.
Kill cell.
Kojima loves putting a give up option in the game.
That's
Yeah.
true. Wow.
When you pray to God, another fourth wall option pops up here, or dialogue pops up here, where Gillian will say, "Look, Metal, prayer." There's an option. There's another option for. He says, "Look, Metal, prayer." Another option has appeared on the menu. is what he says here.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, and then you can press a button, use the control panel.
Next time I'm walking around with either of you, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder and be like, "Look, prayer."
Look, Lily.
It says prayer.
But as everything looks like it's going to be, the control panel doesn't work, and as everything looks like it's about to be bleak, who shows up? Random Hajil, baby.
Kicks in the fucking door, just shoots somebody in the head. And he's like,
yeah,
what's up?
Yeah. What's up, bitches?
What's up, dickhead?
What's up, dickhead?
100%.
Yeah. But yeah, so you have to jump to his motorcycle, which is fucking crazy.
Right. Dude,
so
the Metal Gear situation is fucking incredible.
Yeah, you toss Metal to the motorcycle. He's on the motorcycle, and Gillian has to jump now. And Metal's like, Gillian, 300 meters, and he's counting down, and Gil's like really scared. Eventually, he jumps. You hear the car crash. It like flashes, and then you get an incredible shot. No, he did make it, and he is clinging to the back of the motorcycle, booty out, like, ah.
Well, and Random thinks he's dead, and he's so nonchalant about it because they're driving, and Random's just like, man, they got him. And then they just like keep going.
He's like, don't kill me yet, I'm right here. And instead of stopping to let him like reorient himself, they're just like, we're almost there. Metal's like, we're almost there. You could use the exercise anyway. Like, work your core, brother.
So
fucking
mean.
asshole. I love Metal, dude.
I need Metal Gear to be like, there should be a mod to put Metal Gear in every game. Like, I need like the Disco Elysium Mark II. Please.
Oh my god.
I also, and this is like the lightest spoilers imaginable, but I do wish that now, having played this game, that the Metal Gear Mark II and Metal Gear Solid 4 was its own entity and not just fucking Otacon on a radio.
I know.
God, because imagine if Metal was in MGS4.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Immediately makes that game
we could mod him back in.
Yeah,
we could.
You just gotta add some voice lines.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally Mark II.
We'll just have Nick record a bunch of Gillian. lines.
Fuck, we could easily do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
We have the technology.
We'll get the PC version. We'll get the PC
Yeah.
version, and we'll just drop Nick in.
Oh my god, amazing. It's all coming up us.
It's all.
Is this going to be our first, what is that mod website? Nexus? It's our first Nexus mod as a group.
Yeah.
Modding Metal Gear Mark II.
Our friend Nick.
It's literally
our friend Nick.
It's literally just during cutscenes. It's like ad-libbing fucking.
Just like, say, what's that
Oh
monkey,
my
Gillian?
Oh no.
Oh, Chad doesn't know about the monkey. Oh god. Okay.
The skin monkey? The flesh monkey?
That sounds awful.
Yeah, we'll get
I don't know if he knows about the skin monkey. I'll stand by it. I love that fucking thing. I'll stand by it.
I'm scared.
I love that fucking thing.
That fucking cigarette smoking, drinking thing. None of that was incorrect, actually.
Yeah, literally.
Fuck. I'm not even surprised anymore at this
just
point.
brace yourself.
Yeah, it's bananas.
Yeah, so we make it to
nice
Queen's
pun.
Hospital. We make it to Queen's Hospital again, and Random is with us now.
Hell yeah.
One of the things that you can discover when you're searching the office before is that the desk looks like it's on some type of rail system, and there's a vase on the desk that seemingly does nothing, or is not like worth looking at. Apparently,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why Gillian didn't just like pick it up and go, "Oh my god!"
Pick it up, whatever. Yeah,
because it's on a pressure plate kind of a situation. Yeah,
right. Yeah, because if you like move it, it like moves. So, armed with the face-to-face clue with the vase picture, you realize, oh, the vase probably has something to do with it, and you move the vase,
the vase,
and then the vase, and the desk slides over, and there is like there's a stairwell leading down.
And we find the
found
creepiest shit known to man down here.
Yeah, the creepiest shit known to man, an identical copy of the hospital above for no reason.
My dream.
I love it. Hey, Kristen, I renovated the upstairs. Oh yeah, come take a look. It's literally just the downstairs, but upstairs.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Right?
2 kitchens. Let's go.
2 identical kitchens.
I can't believe this is one of the things I'm gonna fucking defend this game about. Is the goddamn fucking
the double hospital.
basement, whatever.
Tell me about why you think the double basement is okay.
Yeah.
Thematically, the Snatchers having a floor below the surface that completely is a replica of the one above it.
That's
really
true.
It's like some shit. Yeah.
And it's not the first time they do this. They do it again later with the church too. It being like it looks a lot like something else somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not the eyes of the church.
Whoa.
Well, fucking Meatwad's on the podcast.
Dude, I'll never forget. There's a live action episode of Aqua Teen, and H. John Benjamin plays Master Shake. And it's just like, and T-Pain plays Frylock. It's fucking incredible. And for some reason, Master Shake's just playing with a sword. And Meatwad is like an inflatable Meatwad like ball. And I don't know why H. John Benjamin's just talking to this fucking meatball and nobody else can hear it except for him. And he's like, but I don't want to kill him. And the beach ball is like, kill him. And he's like, but killing is wrong. And then the Meatwad beach ball just goes, not the eyes of the church. And it fucking killed me.
That is admittedly very funny. But yeah, so you go down into the thing. It's this identical copy of the hospital above, except power's on. And you've only got 2 switches this time.
But with our powers combined.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to investigate the 2 rooms before you learn about.
I love that they don't show you a visual, so when the next thing does happen, I was like, why couldn't you just use 2 fingers to, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's true. My assumption is that they're like on opposite ends.
Yeah, they do say that, but it was just very funny when it first came up. I was like, what?
Flick them. Let's do a little double flick right there. You know, the move, the double flick.
Mm-hmm.
Chad's like, yeah.
I know it well.
I'm intimately familiar.
So door number 1, fuck door number 1. Really. Because you go in there and it's that same operating room. And you can kind of investigate the room, and there's one where the you can like kind of investigate the opposite side of the room.
It's always the right side. It's always the right side.
It's just like the bathroom pan. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, please never pan. Kojima.
You pan over to the right, and there's a Snatcher hanging on the wall. And it's just really unsettling. It's just kind of hanging out there.
It reads very much so as like you're talking shit about somebody, and then it just like pans over, and they're right there.
They're like right there. It's like really disappointing. The scariest jump scare of all. You do some more investigating. You investigate. You find out that the table has been used recently, and Metal is like kind of has lost track of some movement that was happening in the area, which is fucked. You pan over again, and the Snatcher is gone.
Fuck.
And then out of nowhere, fucking
hell yeah.
And the fucking Snatcher pops his head and jump scares you. Fucking sucks.
He just goes, "What's up?"
And then you have to pop him. And he falls down, and then he comes back to life.
Hell yeah!
And you have to like shoot him into the distance in the corner to double tap him. Goddamn these fucking things, man.
I really like the panning bit. It got me both times, and I thought
it got me
really
both
effective.
times. Well, that one got me. The other one got me. Well, there's like some more jump scare stuff that happens. That got me. The fucking Jamie's voicemail got me. There's a lot of like really ass jump scares.
Yeah.
And by ass I mean good jump scares.
Lily, can you imagine a Paranormal Site style Snatcher?
Oh shit.
So for anybody who's never played it, which you all should, and Chad, I'm telling you for the 8 millionth time, go fucking play Paranormal Site.
I gotta play all these shitty Kojima games.
Yeah. So Paranormal Site also just had a sequel come out, which I never thought would ever happen, and it's also incredible. But it's like a visual. It's very similar to this game, but instead of like selecting from a menu, you click on things that you see.
Like point and click. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing that's super amazing about it, and I was kind of blown away that I'd never experienced it before, is that you are as if the whole world of the game is a full 360 around you. And so you can look in every direction.
Whoa.
So like imagine Snatcher, but you can look in a full 360.
That's sick as fuck.
And yeah, they fuck
so
with you
scary.
in exactly the way that you're thinking.
They fuck with you. Yeah, they definitely fuck with you.
It gets me every time.
Sucks. I haven't. I cry every time. It hasn't.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, I did finally start playing Mermaid's Curse.
It's so good.
It's really good. But yeah, so you take out that Snatcher, you go into room 2, and it's mostly like a lot of like science stuff and like things in jars, and it's very gross. But you discover that the technology in the room is like 20 to 30 years behind what they're at right now, and it was not set up by like a government agency. It was set up by like one dude, which is like, whoa, what the fuck.
How is there nobody outside checking the electric meter from time to time and being like, this fully abandoned hospital is pulling the power of an entire hospital right now?
Generators.
Because we used that as a clue earlier in the game. It was
That's
super
true.
sick.
Oh,
Seeing the electric
yeah.
meter.
Power, the electric meter is on, so people's home.
They snatched the meter
home.
guy.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That's how you get free cable. You snatch the cable guy.
That's not even like a joke to me. That's probably they snatched the electrical company.
I mean, shit. Yeah.
Turn a blind eye.
Snatch me.
Snatch me, daddy.
Wear me around
so
like a
go-
skin suit, Papa.
I'm too tall. They won't take me.
They can like adjust the size of the
I'm wearing Chad around, but it's like,
oh,
I'm wearing Chad around, and you're wearing like
you
fucking
imagine?
onesies, like the feet are.
Could you? I love the ideas like PR, like, you know, in a perfect world where it's safe for Chad to be in America, like
it's safe for anybody to be in fucking
anybody to be in America. PRGE 2026, and like Chad shows up and it's just like, you look. Why are you shorter? No,
Chad shows up. He's the same height, but from the ankle down, there's no skin. It's just a robot foot.
I got the leg lengthening, shortening surgery.
I got a skin condition.
I can't go out in the Portland sun.
Why are you covered in sunscreen, Chad?
I'm white.
I must remain white.
I'm white.
I'm white. But you go into door number 3. So you discover, this is when you can discover you have to press them at the same time. So Random and Gillian press them at the same time.
They should have done it Final Fantasy 7 style, where
you had Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, I also had the same thought. They get way too fired up about this, by the way. It's not that fucking difficult. They get so excited.
3, come on!
They're like, go Team Venture.
Just press the fucking button.
Yeah. And you go into the room and you're expecting the office, but it's not the office. It's a fucking morgue. And there's a lot of dead bodies in this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish my music theory vocabulary was better, because like, or more eloquent or something, because like, you ever hear a song and you're like, oh yeah, that's a skeleton song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
This song is 100%. If I've ever heard a fucking skeleton song in my life, it's this thing.
It's this song.
And I hope that in the edit it's playing right now.
Yeah, I gotta bring it up. Gotta pull this skeleton out of my closet.
But yeah, they do like a really like grotesque close up of this dude.
Nice
Sick maggot shot.
Sick
maggot shot.
Incredibly gnarly.
Isn't it like crawling out of the eye or something?
Yeah,
everywhere.
It's just like,
The eye falls out even.
Oh yeah, the eye falls out. That shit fucking eye stuff. Too much.
Eye stuff?
Dead Space 2. No.
I was gonna say this is the aftermath of Dead Space 2.
Dead Space 2 is like that is the first time in a horror game that I was just like, nope, I'm not feeling great about this one.
Dead Space 2 was where I discovered that I had like a phobia of like
that game had like.
Do we all have the eye thing?
I mean,
so.
I'm not into eye.
Yeah.
shit.
That's amazing.
Stay
Look,
away
we
from
found
the
each
eyes.
other.
That game had just like a checklist of fucked up shit. It was like, what if a whole elementary school zombified? How sick would that be? And I was just like, Jesus Christ. And then they let you kill kids. I'm like, what is going on in this game?
And then they let you kill kids.
Dismembering alien babies.
What if there's like a real pregnant alien, and when you shoot the stomach, a bunch of weird crawlies crawl out and swarm?
What if? Yeah.
What if? Isn't that cool? Wouldn't that be neat? It's like fucking God.
We're gonna scare your mom.
Random also mentions that that Freddy's job as like a black taxi driver is super helpful for like moving bodies and talking to victims and stuff like that, which makes a lot of sense.
Which is why he can be snatched, even though he doesn't seem like a VIP. It's really it helps out a lot.
Very, very useful. And then you snatch Lisa because Lisa is his wife, and so
sure. I mean, plus other reasons.
Yeah.
Do snatchers fuck?
Well, we'll get there. I've got something to say about that.
Oh shit.
But now you can like scan all of the bodies in the room using like facial reconstruction to determine like who the victims are. So the victims, in order as you discover them, are Freddy, Lisa, the director of the hospital, Chin Shuo, and Chief Benson. So it's the chief. The chief is dead, and he's been dead for like a month.
1 month.
So he got snatched about a month ago.
You never knew the real chief.
Crazy.
No. The entire game you've been talking to a Snatcher, which is insane.
I was pissed.
The Snatcher was the one that gave you the Chat GPT summary.
Because he's not a very smart guy. Because he's kind of like he's actually helping you.
He's really helpful.
He's not like trying to undermine you at all. Actually, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
But yeah, so that is unfortunate. So as you're kind of figuring this out, the chief put the matches in the room to frame Harry, all this other stuff, and then the lights go out.
Hell yeah.
And here is Chin Shuo with his army of snatchers and another remix of Pleasure of Tension.
Hell yeah.
Which is just as fucking lit as the first one.
I mean, they're all bangers.
Yeah, they're all bangers. They shoot Random and Gil
like immediately, which is great.
Like immediately,
they should have just shot him in the head. What the fuck were they doing?
Honestly,
I wish.
Well, he has to monologue.
Fucking head right now.
Get me out of here. He has to monologue first. But
this
he mentions
is straight up Saturday morning cartoon villain monologue.
This is where I stopped liking the game.
Well, Chin Shuo monologues there are on the verge of developing a new perfect skin thanks to a new partner that they have. And their plan is to attack the Kyoto summit of all the nations coming in to discuss what to do about the Snatchers. And the chief was their way in because he's doing a speech at the summit about like, we gotta not nuke the fucking city, basically. So he was going to do some subterfuge there. They also dropped and it's spelled, I discovered later that it's spelled subtly different. They dropped that the name of their creator is Madnar.
Apparently it's been that the entire time. Madnar is the
Metal Gear creator.
Yeah.
And Madnar is the Snatcher creator. His name, we're going to find out later. His name is Petrovic Madnar is the creator of the Snatchers. Petrovic Madnar was the creator of the Metal Gears.
So stupid.
Classic.
So, yeah.
All for one reason.
Very specific reason. He says they're gonna complete what started 55 years ago in the depths of the Kremlin. And
that's what Chad's doing right now.
Chad's face is crazy. And then Random is just like, I'm gonna distract him. I'm gonna keep him busy. You gotta go.
I'm gonna blow shit up.
And then Random blows himself up to let Gil and Metal escape.
Chad, I need you to extrapolate. I need you to hit me with, like, yes, it's goofy, and yes, it kind of flies in the face of like the storytelling up until this point.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what do you hate most about what just happened?
So this is, I mean, obviously the the racism isn't great, but I can excuse racism. I draw the line at boring, contrived plots.
Also, Chinshuo's accent is crazy.
Well, it's also random. So
yeah,
and the Ramen Man and Benson and Benson, this one man is voicing every character.
Yeah,
he's just sweating in the booth.
And Jamie, imagine if he was Jamie.
Jamie,
please.
Yeah, okay. So from here on out until the end is like it's reveal and monologue season that we get at the end of like every Kojima game.
Yeah,
he runs out of time.
But every reveal from here on out is just about the most boring, uninteresting way that he could have possibly gone about it.
Yeah.
And there was so much like coming out of Act 1, there was a lot of goodwill and excitement where I was like, this could actually go, like, there's a couple ways that this could go where it'd be pretty cool. Even if he had just kept ripping off Blade Runner.
Yeah.
I would have liked that more, actually. I think that would have been more fun.
I wish that like, so Act 1 is incredible in terms of like the game itself.
Yeah,
and
like,
and up to a point, Act 2 is also like,
sure. I just wish like the original intent, and we talked about it on the first episode, is that there were originally supposed to be, I think, 9 acts. I would have loved it. I would have loved it.
Chad,
well, and that
if you're not paying $10 to watch this video, Chad's facial expressions are
no, I understand all that. Part of me wonders like, how cool would it have been if like the first several acts were like you just doing cop ass shit, you know, like detective shit,
like what Monster of the Week, like,
like what we were doing.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because like I thought
I could get behind that.
The tension of shit like the Lisa stuff is great.
I think the Lisa scene might be one of the best scenes in the whole game.
Yeah, but the moment the scope enlarges, like everything starts to fall apart, because I think it only works in like an intimate 4 or 5 character scenario, and then making it this like globe trotting plot just kind of ruins it.
I do feel like like I think about like Phoenix Wright. Chad, you're playing Phoenix Wright right now, and like the cases are all
so fun.
They have like recurring characters that are all in each episode, but like the victim and the perpetrator and the defendant are all different, and it's telling a cohesive story. So like the idea of like each act is like you have to arrest a different snatcher that you're investigating to build more information about what's going on in the wider thing, because ostensibly like this entire plot takes place over the course of like 24 hours, which is crazy.
More or less,
Also, there are a fuck ton of snatchers. They keep talking about, and it ramps up more and more, but they keep talking about how there's like hundreds of them.
And you see like 4.
Yeah. Well, you call the only Chinese man you know, like it's all
exactly.
Very...
Well, like imagine, well, like that's the thing too, is like imagine that your job, like one of the cases is that like you have to find the snatcher that killed Alice.
Yeah. Also, let me do actual casework.
Yeah.
Like not hyper.
Let me just play Ace
like...
Attorney. Actually, that's
essentially. Like,
let me just play Phoenix Wright.
Well, but that's the thing is like, obviously Kojima quote unquote ran out of time. But what I was thinking about from here on out, essentially, is like a lot of the stuff that they feed you from an expository standpoint, I feel like are just things you can't communicate visually in a game when you can't explore anything. And so my thought was like, how was he originally going to give this information?
That's why, like, even though it's like, it sucks that he was rushed, but like, I'm not even excited at the prospect of there being 9 acts, because I'm like, could he have filled it in a meaningful way that would not have made me want to fucking kill myself?
Well, if it's like done in that episodic way where it's just like it's tying into the greater story, but it's a different.
If he did like the Ace Attorney thing, but I don't know if at this point in his career, I don't know if he would have. Like, it just does not seem like he has the chops at this point.
I love the world of this game, even if it's schlocky. I really wish that somebody would have done something with it. Like that Konami would have just been like, fuck it. Here, other team. Like you
Suda
just
51, right?
Yeah, in
like
some bizarro universe, just give it to the Phoenix Wright people or some shit. You know, like lease it to Capcom. And just like let them do something.
I think like more meaningful investigation, reduce the amount of fucking fumbling you have to do in each area to figure out things.
Well, Konami,
except for the car,
has been leasing out their shit to people, right? Their IP has been like Bloober, all these other fucking people, and so it's like
fucking Bloober.
Ostensibly, they still have the Snatcher IP, so just like give it to somebody. Like
because there's
and
fumbling.
Ostensibly, they still got the police nuts IP. Most importantly,
Please
Let's
do
go.
not bring that back.
Hell
where
yeah.
it is.
Give me an OVA. That's just the hentai parts.
Oh Jesus! But like Ace Attorney also has like quote unquote fumbling, but it doesn't piss me off like this game does. Like I don't know what it is about it. Like when you're doing the investigation parts, you kind of don't know what you're supposed to look at or where you're supposed to go.
Sure,
but I don't know. Like the way that the railroading is smoother there than it is here.
Well, the other thing about it too is that like with this game, the problem that this game has, I think, is that the railroading Phoenix Wright works because if you get to a point where you're investigating something in Phoenix Wright and the dialogue is repeating, there's nothing else to find,
which is not the case here, and that's fucking insane. Yeah.
I mean, Phoenix Wright also has the benefit of like 12 to 15 years of industry change.
That's totally true. Yeah, that's very true. It's just like with hindsight, it makes it easier.
Just gray it out. Just fade out the fucking. Just do please. Like I would kill for like a quality of life updated version of this.
But Devil's Advocate, I understand how he also wouldn't have wanted to gray it out because then you're just like you don't want the player to just be like going through the motions.
That's true.
Like you do want to replicate the active investigating and taking a second look, but I don't know if they succeeded in the way that they did it here.
I don't think they did either. Like at this point, I would rather just have the grayed out menu where I'm like I feel like I'm doing a checklist and fucking check the same investigate thing.
That's true. You're basically doing that anyway. Yeah.
To get what is ultimately an inconsequential cutscene of like a fucking fried pizza catastrophe.
But I do feel like the strength of this game is in those moments. Those moments of like goofiness or like additional
100%.
Yeah.
I would have loved to be able to access them easier.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love the non-horny goofiness in this game.
I
think they
really,
genuinely did a good job of making it fun.
Yeah.
Well, and for example, the fucking seeing Jamie with the chief at Alton Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that is legitimately like a mystery they could have expanded on in a way, but like
maybe
if
they
you
did.
don't do,
we didn't see it.
Well, they did. That's
true.
The thing is
we
they did, but like you have to fucking investigate the plaza 30 fucking times, and you have to ask Jamie about it, and then you have to remember to go back to the chief desk, and it's like what if like everything you kind of hated about From Software's like NPC mysteries was amplified by like
it's a tough balance to take though, because I think to Chad's point about the police work aspect of it, it's like if you ride that line all the way to the end, it is like 1,000 From Software side quests that just don't get completed because you're not looking at the right place at the right time. Mm-hmm. But if you ride it all the way to the other end, you're essentially just clicking go on a page of a book.
Yeah.
So it's like that balance is hard to strike. So
but here's what, and you've been saying this a bunch, Alessio, which and I agree with it as well, but you've been saying it a bunch where it's just like writing is free.
Yeah.
So like the thing that irks me about it is that if I click investigate and I get like 3 unique lines of dialogue, and then the goal is to just press anything 30 times to get the special thing, write like 30 little baby blurbs that are that are different, so that I'm finding something new every time I press a button. And then it's like that way it's just like, okay, if I've got like 20 blurbs on investigate signboard, and I've got 10 blurbs on investigate cart or whatever the fuck, and I decide to alternate, and I'll find the things, but I may not run out of things to see because I've hit the imaginary wall of like what I need to see to then get the scene.
Well, even Paranormosite fades the text once you've talked to somebody too many times or whatever.
And again, it's like if you're not going to fade the text, which again I agree with Chad that it's just like you kind of almost don't want to do that. It's like it doesn't take like, it's fucking flavor text. Just write unique flavor text for all the amount of times you expect the player to investigate a thing to get a scene.
And you don't have to pay Kojima for that. Just pay a fucking junior employee to just, hey, can you spend the day cranking out
Tomokazu to fucking crank out some things?
Hell
like
yeah,
that.
my man.
Hell
man,
yeah.
Tomokazu.
Turns out Tomokazu is the reason why we have all the horniness. More like Tomokazu, fuck me.
He says Tomokazu is like, I would like to direct the shower scene personally.
I just feel like, I mean, it doesn't have to be a choose your own adventure, right? But if you do want it to feel as like, I don't know, as like whirlwindy or like dynamic as I do get the feeling that they wanted to make it feel. Those simple flags, dude. It's like, if person said A, later on we have A2. Person said B, later on we have B2. Like, it's simple.
And again,
I get that it gets exponential, but still.
Yeah, but it's not like you can't do it because fucking Zork was doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like Snatcher can do it. Like, it's not like it's hard.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I think that there's a world in which somebody could like leverage Snatcher in general to make something very cool, but the potential is wonderful. That's the one thing. This game has great
intro
potential.
That I shared. Because there you go. That's somebody using Snatcher to make some fucking cool stuff.
Yeah.
James, if you haven't seen this, it's incredible.
Dude,
So we've made it now after random sacrifice. We've made it into the air duct underground. Metal, his voice box is kind of fudged here a little bit. It corrects itself, but he's like making crazy frog noises and shit for a second.
Bring, bring.
Oh,
bring, bring, bam, 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 bam. He does kind of. He legit sounds like crazy.
He does actually do that. Yeah.
But
Axel Steam just starts playing in the crazy frog voice.
I want to hear a fucking Pleasure of Tension in the Crazy Frog sound.
Oh my god.
Oh whoa.
Bam 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 bring bring. Be
incredible.
You do some investigation of the air duct, and it's incredibly reinforced. There's no dust. There's claw marks and scratches all over the sides, and so you're like, oh, they use this duct for like moving things around. Like Snatchers come through here pretty frequently. And then there's also some like Snow 9 traces inside of the duct. And as you move on, a bunch of fucking insectors come after you, but they're super insectors.
Hell yeah.
They're like big and like, and instead of like in the warehouse when you dealt with them the first time where they just kind of show up, they'll like come towards you and then they'll juke you into a different position.
Hell yeah.
Do we fight the super insectors here or in the church?
You've both.
Yeah, I think so. I think both of them.
Yeah, you fight them here and then you fight them in the church before you fight
I had a much easier time with this one then. The later one is fucking.
The later one
is insane. This one fucking got me though. What I wound up having to, I tried to do this like 8 times. Like I was having a real hard time with this. Yeah.
Not the eyes of the church.
What I wound up doing, and I did this for the other shooting sections later too, is I focused on the middle and kind of like let my eyes glaze over and then use my peripheral, and for some reason locking in that way made it work for me.
You went ultra instinct mode.
I did. I went ultra instinct mode. Yeah. But yeah, so you keep going and then you kind of descend into this basically like an abandoned tube station. It's there used to be like an underground like subway basically that is now out of commission. So you and Metal walk down the tube station. You find a ladder that goes up into Freddy's bathroom.
I do love the cool side-scrolling bit.
That's pretty
neat. That was a really cool shot. I did like that quite a bit.
It reminded me a little bit of Lone Survivor, if anybody's played that. It's like a 2D
I have not.
horror indie game that was really big in like 2008, 2009. It's really good.
I don't know why. So Chad was shaking his head when I said that the ladder led up into Freddy's bathroom. I don't know why Chad dislikes that. Why I dislike it isn't Freddy's apartment 3 stories up?
It sure is.
Why is this underground ladder? The fucking people in the fucking apartments below must hate that shit. This guy fucking say, "Hello, Florence," just climbing up into his
Florence.
I don't know. And then the fucking bathtub has to drain probably down into like it's just not great. It's fucking rent controlled though. rent controlled. So
I mean, it's just a box.
Just a box.
Oh, all right. And an early tonight.
Bye. All right. Well, but yeah. So Freddy's apartment is 3 stories up. That's fucking weird. But you're kind of like piecing together at this point that the Snatchers have like an underground. They're using the underground tube system to kind of like maneuver around during the day, and so they don't get.
Some might call it an underground railroad.
Hey.
Oh no!
He did it. They snatched Harriet Tubman.
They went back in time and just. Can you imagine if the Terminators just snatched people? I feel like they would win. Why didn't they just do that?
Yeah.
They have the skin. They have the skeletons. Yeah. Just fucking send people back.
They could have anybody.
They could have done anybody.
Anybody they want, and you can have it all. Obama. They could have had Obama.
What if Obama and Kojima are Terminators?
They listen. I mean, they could have gotten torn. You know, like they could have had torn.
War's over as soon as they get hit.
Torn or Lukovich is a snatcher.
They could not have gotten torn.
They could. Torn's
literally
too powerful.
They could not.
Torn's too powerful. But yeah, so you do some more investigation, and then you investigate. You can go look at the map of Moscow that Freddy had on his wall again. And they're finally starting to piece together. Like, apparently, Russia 55 years ago is pretty important. Chinshuo back there definitely told you that already, but now we got to put the puzzle pieces together here for some reason.
Very important.
You move outside, and here's another thing that's really stupid that I think Chad probably picked up on, if I would imagine, is you head outside and you don't have a car anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so they make a big deal of pointing out that the apartment building is everybody moved out. The building is cordoned off. The area is abandoned. Hey, let's go take that hireable taxi. That's not suspicious that there's just a hireable taxi here.
Yeah.
And you get in the cab, obviously, because fuck it, it's the only thing you can do. And from the moment I saw the back of this man's head, because again, he's very stereotypical. He's got the fucking ponytail.
Oh, it's bad news time for sure.
Big bad news time.
Oh yeah.
Because you're asking a bunch of questions and you're investigating. He's like, please stop. Don't do that. Stop.
Please
investigating.
stop.
What's wrong with you? Please stop.
Please stop.
You eventually tell him you need to go to Junker HQ. And he goes,
nah.
He goes.
He says
why
like
would you,
nah.
why,
like a lot.
He's like, why would you want to go there? You're going somewhere else. And he pulls a fucking he turns around and it's Chinshuo, his face is fucking blown up. He pulls a fucking Undertaker kidnapping Stephanie McMahon.
That's what I was thinking of.
Where to, Stephanie? The only reason why I'm thinking why I connected it, I didn't connect it at the time, but I watched like a portion of the Hall of Fame induction thing, and that clip was in her video package. But it's Chinshuo, and you have to pull up your gun and shoot Chinshuo here.
There's all this build up for this dude. Like, he gets a full on monologue.
Yeah.
He's in 2 scenes, and in one of them he's getting shot in the face.
Yeah.
And
I feel like if I was a character in this game, that would probably be my fate as well.
Probably. Alessio, can you cue the theme song? Really quick?
Oh no, fuck.
When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad.
This guy, this blaster is. Oh shit! I didn't even do the. Welcome to Guns with Chad, the place for all things rootin', tootin', and most importantly, shooting. Today we're discussing Gillian's Junker Blaster. It's the only firearm capable of eliminating snatchers. Neutral feedback circuitry adjust weapon to users' capabilities, allowing nearly unlimited improvement in marksmanship skills. So a baby could wield it. That sounds dangerous.
When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad.
That's always good.
Chad, the way that you've cut it to where you breathe in right before the bell is fucking incredible.
It's so
it sounds like you're making the sound. It's like
he is a snatcher. He exclusively makes Taco Bell noises.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so Metal, when you finally kill Chinshuo, Metal will say he's junk now. Thanks, man. Go to Junker HQ. Place has been attacked. There's motion inside of the shuttered reception booth. And
they give the opening of the shutters here the same level of gravitas as revealing Katrina earlier, where they're like, "I'm gonna fucking open it."
It was like, I'm
gonna do it, Shaggy.
Fucking open it, Shraggy.
I'm expecting Mika. I'm expecting Mika to just be like fucking full tatas out for some reason. It's like, why are we doing this?
Well,
she's knocked out. You have to do like a thing with like an emergency port on the outside of the thing. You open the shutter. Mika's in there. She's knocked out. She wakes up. Metal's like she's okay. She's got a bit of a headroom, but she's not bleeding that heavily. She's
Max
just kind
headroom.
of dazed. Max headroom. She tells you that like Harry sealed her into the pod, locked the main door for going in. So Gillian's like, okay, let me in. And so he goes in. Unfortunately, Harry's dead. He's not dead yet, but he's almost dead. He got his shit rocked. His body just his like hat is just, like it's like scattered to the other side of the hallway. He's just like crumpled on the ground. It's
I mean, my man got blasted.
He looks like Yamcha. He looks like Yamcha.
He talks. Holy shit, he does. He's doing the Yamcha pose.
He got Baja blasted in there, man. So to the point where like when you like Gillian cradles him, and it's to the point where like Metal won't even tell you how bad it is because like he's fucked. Gillian is like trying to make Harry feel better, and Harry's and he's like I know I'm not gonna make it, and he tells Gillian all this stuff. He's like I had a special feeling about you because I always had trouble speaking to people, and I didn't have that with you, basically. And
Gillian's like, brother, I met you yesterday. What the fuck?
Right. And Gillian's like, yo, we got to go tie one on. And Harry, legitimately heartbreaking, goes, is like, it's a good idea. We should go with Jean. Like, oh fuck, he is like fading, dude.
Huge death monologue.
Huge death monologue guy.
Huge death monologue guy.
Poor Harry. I liked Harry.
Oh, I thought he was gonna play the thing.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. He loves Harry too much.
I love withholding now.
Yeah, he's edging us with the bat of the bone. Yeah. He admits that he never really trusted anyone, and that was really just an escape. And it was after Jean died that he felt human warmth and companionship. And then he says that he was trying to find something that he lost for 50 years, and now he'll never find it. And then he tells Gillian, he's like, please don't. And he tells Gillian, please don't forget about me. Believe in yourself. You're the last Junker now. And then he passes away. And Gillian like does the scream to the sky, I'm gonna get that Snatcher. And then he tells Metal, he tells Metal's like, if the Snatcher gets me, you need to run, you need to take Mika out of here, you need to blow the HQ sky high, because that Snatcher cannot get out of here. And Metal's like, okay. You kind of search HQ a little bit, and you kind of like, this is one of those things where it's like you can search the chief's office, but you have to search all the rest of the rooms.
Check every room. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get to the chief's office, and there's like blood dripping from the ceiling.
Oh my god, I love this book so much.
I fucking hate this.
I do like this a lot.
I like it, but I fucking hate it. I hate this parentheses complimentary.
Yeah.
Before. What is blood?
So you can, when you see the blood, you investigate the blood, and then you look up at the ceiling, and fucking the chief is just like clinging to the ceiling like a fucking bug.
So spooky.
It's so good. It's like some big fucking Hereditary vibes.
Yeah.
And then you have to fucking shoot the chief. And he kind of skitters. The power goes out. He skitters away.
Yeah.
I hate that. You search some more.
You have to check all of the rooms again.
And then it's like, well, the only place we haven't gone is back to the lobby. So you go back to the lobby, The chief has taken Mika hostage. This shot is fucking insane.
Dude.
Now Mika's got something popping out, like you mentioned earlier. This is where it happens.
Well, and
so
even in this moment, though, it's not anywhere near as egregious as like any other character's kind of reveal.
No, this is a little bit of sexualization where it's like, okay, at least there's a reason for why the shirt would be open a little more than usual.
But she's doing like if you're looking for a visual and you haven't seen the image, just imagine like fever dream, like fuck, what is the name of that issue of X-Men? House of X? Do you know Wolverine crucified to the fucking
Oh wow, what a
It's very much like that, except imagine Wolverine's a attractive like mid-20s woman with
in a business suit.
chained up in a business suit.
It's really cool image, and he's fucking Benson's wearing the like big boss jacket with the shoulder pads.
He's doing like the Snatcher mouth open pose, which I think is really cool.
He's like behind her. It's really fucking it's striking. It's a striking image. So the chief is like, well first of all, Mika's like, why did you open the door? She's like, the power went out and I panicked, basically. And then she tells Gillian, like, don't worry about me, take him out. And then you have to fight the chief with Mika basically obscuring, like, basically the only time you can shoot him is when he pops up in the corners of the screen.
Right.
Otherwise you shoot Mika, and then if you shoot Mika too much, your health goes down, and then Mika dies.
He fucked me up actually pretty good, and I think it's because I was hesitating.
Oh, gotcha. I won't hesitate, bitch. But yeah, you shoot the chief, and the chief fucking collapses to the ground. And as he's dying, he taunts Gillian, and just mentions that Queen's Hospital is only a maintenance facility. They have comrades all over the city,
Hell yeah.
more than you can even imagine, and that they're going to get the help of Professor Lorraine, which is a name we've never heard before, for phase 2. And says that if you don't get your memory back, your existence is meaningless, basically. And then that Snatcher dies.
I think he also talks a little bit more about like their plan to infiltrate the Kyoto conference, which also is, we mentioned it briefly earlier, but it's like this big conference that the world leaders are all attending to figure out
it's
what
like
the
a
fuck
NATO
they're gonna
summit,
do.
like
Like what are we gonna do about the Snatcher threat in Yokobe? Because this shit's gonna,
and it's like in 3 hours, I think.
It's happening like
by the time Act 3 starts, it's in 3 hours. So Mika kind of like mourns Harry and asks like why good people have to die and keep dying. And Gillian says that he promised Harry and Random that nobody else will die. And then eventually you'll get a call from Jamie, who has gotten her memory back. She says it's terrible what they've done. Very foreboding. Gillian's like, where are you? I'll come get you. She says that she can't tell him where she is because they've taken our boy. And that Professor Modnar is here. And then she says, I'm sorry, as a fucking... Again, this one creeped me the fuck out. A Snatcher
was cool.
Appears in silhouette behind her. Very cool. Hated it. Parentheses complimentary once again. And the Snatcher says, we've acquired Professor Lorraine. We only need a little bit of her cooperation at the Kremlin before kind of taunting Gillian and calling him Professor Seed.
Hell yeah.
So you're like, oh, interesting. And then that's the end of Act 2.
And for 4 years, it was the end of the game.
Well, so
that's true.
I do want to talk about, so we did talk about that in part 1. I went and watched the original ending for the PC-88 version.
Was it different?
So there is no call with Jamie. And
Whoa.
It's sort of in the call with Jamie is more of like a transition element into the Act 3 situation.
Yeah.
But at the end of Act 2, essentially Benson gives his whole speech, and then Gillian's just like looking out the window at the city and essentially just being like, we gotta make something work. We're gonna do as best of a job as we can. It's down to me. And then it's just like this cool action pose of him like loading his gun and then credits.
So it's like the threat still exists, but we don't have this like existential, like the Snatchers are going to use the Kyoto Conference to nuke Nyokobe.
Yeah, essentially, like it seems like
by stopping the chief, you have stopped the plan for now.
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's a little bit more. Yeah, and then in that Basement Brothers video, where they play the PC-88 version, he even says that for the longest time that is where he stopped playing, and that it felt very like conclusive at the time, just sort of like open-ended in terms of like we can do more if we want. But James, is that mic smelling good?
That mic's smelling delicious.
I was gonna say I can hear that man's nose so clear.
He fucking squeaky breath in there. But yeah, so the Professor Seed sting leads us into Act 3, Junk, which Chad will argue is exactly what it is.
Perfect naming convention.
Good name for it.
This is just a half-hour anime from here on out.
Act 3 Junk starts with Gillian and Mika talking at the computer. The chief's death has been confirmed at the summit. The summit is 3 hours away. They're considering quarantining Nyokobe City and hitting it with nukes to prevent the.
Seems a bit extreme.
The Snatch. I literally wrote the word insane here.
I mean, it's kind of like a Raccoon City situation.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but Metal is like all for it. He's like, I concur. It's like, fuck, shit.
Drop
That's
them bombs.
crazy.
So
You're a genocidal freak.
Do you guys think that Capcom was like, hey, we should do that Neo Kobe thing? Because Raccoon City being nuked is like a decade after this game came out.
Hey, do the Neo Kobe thing.
Oh no!
I just love the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal Metal Gear Mark II.
Yeah. Give it to me, Jamie.
Metal points to the sky. Fucking. Oh god.
Can no one just call the fucking conference? Like, did the chief not get an email address that someone can use to be like, hey, can you not nuke us? Like,
they don't have
here's
email.
Fucking Metal Gear has the records of literally everything he sees recorded on his little
Well,
chip.
listen,
Can you watch
we're gonna
this, please?
find that out real quickly here, because Metal reveals that he knows everything about Gillian. He's been hiding it this time because that was like, his orders.
His orders, bitch.
Gillian's the last sole survivor, though, so now he gets to be the highest.
He's the last junker, so he's in charge. So Metal's like, yeah, I mean, I guess so. So, Metal kind of tells you about like what his deal was. Him and Jamie were taken into protection by in Siberia 3 years ago, after being found in cryosleep in an underground bunker in Moscow. And that they were in a room with 3 pods, but one was empty when they were recovered.
Hell yeah. When there were 3 pods in the cryo chamber is when he carried me.
But Gillian and Jamie, they had full amnesia when they were revived. But there were some theories at the time that suggest that it was done on purpose. And the only evidence that was found at the site to kind of determine their identities was a picture of them with a child, which is the fragment of photo that Harry has of himself as a kid.
Yeah.
So you learn here that Harry was Gillian and Jamie's son. They had been asleep for 50 years. And that's kind of the explanation. That's why like Harry like felt so comfortable around Gillian. Even though that he's not demonstrated a comfort with Gillian at all the entire game, but that's okay.
It's that feeling when you're the same age as your dad, you know?
Yeah.
I was so primed. I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get this before no one else can."
Oh man,
you can't out dad me, Chad.
Can't out dad the hut. So it was determined like one of the Snatchers in the Siberian army, or one of the people in the Siberian army, was a Snatcher, and wiped out the army. And then it was decided that they were going to assign Gillian to Junker HQ in the hopes that a proximity to Snatchers would restore his memory and confirm like who he is.
Seems
so
like we're gonna prey on this man's trauma and hope that he doesn't just kill himself and everyone around him.
Basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you do kind of order. And this is the summary where you like have to do a little quiz about what you know about the Snatchers here,
which I actually kind of like as a recap mechanic. I was like, okay,
not bad. So you kind of like do a rundown of like you know Snow 9 is produced around him, the artificial pollen. You kind of like figure out think about some things about Snatchers, and you learn that they must have had to program in a hometown to kind of maintain an emotional balance. And that place, because of like all the evidence you're finding, must have been Moscow. So their HQ must have to remind them of home. And they would need to be somewhere near snow to not only mimic the conditions of Russia in winter, but also somewhere where people wouldn't go because of Snow 9. So you kind of cross-reference places where there's heavy presence of Snow 9 with the tunnels, and then you see that there's like this really large area of the Ina River, and then you kind of cross-reference the map of Moscow with the map of Neokobe, and they are identical.
Well, you also lay over the subway map too, so you find the exact point that matches.
Yeah.
Which, like, why are they identical?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can only imagine that it was like a memorial thing or something when after the catastrophe they made Neokobe and they did it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Actually, that's my only thing. It was just like we will build Neokobe to like look like Moscow because that's where people are going to be more comfortable. Whatever. I don't know.
That was like my whole thing was just like, are we about to find out some twist that like Neokobe was actually built on top of the ruins of Moscow or something?
No one realized,
right? Well, when Chinshu or no, when I remember who tells you. No, the Snatcher in Jamie's phone call tells you that it's that they need her participation at the Kremlin. Sure. I thought that was the case because I thought, oh, we have to go to the Kremlin for some reason. So I thought that was the case too.
Are we gonna fly to Russia in 3 hours?
Yeah. But yeah, so you learn that the maps are identical, and then you discover you're like, okay, it's probably the Kremlin. So you point at where the Kremlin is on the map, and then you discover there's a very old cathedral that's abandoned on the Ina River in the exact same place the Kremlin was in the old map of Russia. And so like that must be where it is, and it's covered in Snow 9, what have you. Mika's like, I want to go with you, and Gil's like, no, you have to go to the summit, warn the delegates, convince them not to use nukes on the city. And at this point, Mika asks Gillian to go to dinner.
That's absurd.
Which is like whatever, and it's like her way of like you have to come back because we have to go to dinner. You have to stay safe.
Yeah, like, now's not the time.
Yeah, I also kind of wish like, and I agree with you, Lily, that like that's probably the vibe they were going for. But I also feel like
his response is Mika.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, but also like her vocal delivery makes it seem like it's, I don't know, it doesn't seem like the sort of like I'm just saying this to carry you on kind of thing.
Yeah, it's incredibly out of place and inappropriate for sure. Gillian makes a little quip though. He goes, "Well, I'll go to dinner with you, but I gotta go to church first."
I love that.
That was
great.
Great
line. Great way to diffuse it. It's pretty good. He is having kind of an arc here. You go to the church.
Before we get to the church,
okay.
I got to talk about Harry a little bit.
Let's talk about Harry a little bit.
I don't hate the idea of like the protagonist losing someone that means more to them than they actually thought they did or knew of. But one, at this point in the game, I'm already so fucking tired of the narrative, and so it annoyed me.
It's not that long of a game. It's like a 7-hour game.
I mean, at this point, I don't mean like I'm so tired of like playing this game. I'm so tired of how shitty the story has gotten in the last like hour or so.
It is crazy how far of like a cliff it
shifts big time.
I think it could have been way more impactful if like there was a dramatic irony where we knew that that's his kid, but he doesn't know. Because that way, so like you're getting this big fucking death monologue from Harry, who, as far as anyone knows, is just like an extremely minor character.
Yeah.
And so Kojima's, as he does throughout his whole career, he's forsaking narrative for the sake of a reveal, which he will always do.
Well, also, dude, OG Snatcher release, Harry was nobody the entire time.
So he got this big monologue for actually no fucking reason whatsoever.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah. So cool. I will say I did say some pretty direct praise about like the ending of this game and like Kojima and stuff in our like private, like our group chat about the show when it was over, and it was right after I beat it. Upon reflection, this fucking sucks.
I mean, I feel like this fucking sucks might be a little extreme, but I understand where you're coming from.
It's a little extreme. I don't mind it, and probably nearly as much as Chad does, but it is a little contrived. It's kind of like
sure.
You go into the church.
I made a rant break in my notes, just so we'll get there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Do you have a couple of those?
Yeah.
Cool. So incredibly niche pull from me here. You go into the church and you do some investigation. There is a portrait on the wall of this, like of the
where my Kajil's at, dude.
Where my Kajil's at. It looks like fucking Vexen from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't catch that. You are 100% correct. That's kind of wild, actually.
Yeah. You do, but you zoom into the picture though, and Gillian's like, "Is that random?" And it's this guy. He looks like random,
not sporadic. The guy, like the person.
That's so random. That looks like Vexen from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
Capital.
That's
R.
so random.
No, he looks like, he calls out this dude looks like random Hajil, which is very strange. And so up to this point, I just want to throw this out there. My theory about random from the beginning was this guy was a snatcher that didn't know he was a snatcher, and he was actually a good snatcher. I just want to put that out there. This is my original theory. So you go further back, and then you kind of get to see how snatchers are made, and so they start with a skeleton and they adjust the size of the skeleton to match their victim, and the skin is grown.
I thought this was really cool. I actually really like this part.
It was incredibly cool. You kind of discover that also part of the process, they have gender units installed.
Oh yeah.
And so this was the thing, G-Unit. And so this was where I was like, I have something to say about Snatcher's fucking. So does that mean like this Snatcher, like Lisa had a puss? Like
earlier, I'm just now realizing in the episode I said puppet man. I meant doll man.
I had no idea what the fuck you were talking. I laughed because I was like, it was a polite laugh. I was like, oh
yeah, it was like a polite nervous laugh. Yeah.
You said puppet man, and I knew who you were talking about, and I could not think of the word doll, and I was like, I think that fucking thing was called Puppet Man.
Yeah, I
fully believed.
Yeah, my body, the trauma was
Mandela
pushed.
All I could think of is Nirvana and fucking Puppet Man.
So anyway, just to clarify a joke from 45 minutes ago.
He did mean doll man.
Puppet Man. Puppet Mon from Digimon.
Yeah. The Master of Dolls, my favorite Metallica album.
Puppet Mon is a wild bull. That's
holy shit. Well, Puppet Mon's crazy.
James just fucking died.
I did.
Keeping
I
that.
Ate shit. I'm okay. Sorry.
It's for talking shit about Doll Man. With all that karma.
the audio. I think that's going to be even funnier for people who don't have the video, because you just hear a bunch of noise. James go, "Oh fuck!"
We watched
Puppet Mon, serious
again.
shit.
He got snapped.
Oh my god. You also find like a bunch of boxes. The Siberian Investigation Force, which is the group that discovered Jamie and Gillian in the bunker, have been shipping the Snatchers to Neo Kobe from Siberia.
Hell yeah.
So they all got fucking snatched. And you look in these tanks and you see they have the president,
hell yeah,
the prime ministers of Japan and UK, Obama. They've got Obama. They've got
they got
Benjamin.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd was in there.
They got Paul Rudd. They got Netanyahu in there.
No,
they got
no, Chad. He might be better than the real one.
That's true. That is true. They got
my favorite
Terminator communist Netanyahu.
And then they have the most important person on all of planet Earth.
Yep.
Gillian
Seed.
Mm-hmm.
Gillian Seed.
It's here that Gillian's like, shit, Metal, you have got to go to this conference and help Mika.
You've got to go to this
you
conference.
can't do
they
this,
have
actually.
a dope fucking food bar.
Basically.
The buffet is crazy.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
what is wrong with my brain? What's
What
a
did you
buffet?
say?
A food bar.
He said food bar.
This has been happening to me a lot lately. I don't know if
I
it's the
thought you
dad
said- I
brain
thought
or if
you-
I'm just literally dying.
I thought you said foo bar, like fucked up beyond all reason.
More like fucked up bar. Also, R word. I don't know.
Random.
What starts with R? That's food.
Fucked
related.
up bar, also random.
There we go.
Yep. Random Hajil, one word.
Hell yeah.
But you have to do this last bit without medals, so you can't save your game anymore. Like this is the
Yeah,
end
that's
game.
scary.
Where my Hajil's at.
Where my Hajil's at. So again, so you've got some final battles here. So it's another battle with the super insectors. Also sucks, but I did my
The only place where I died.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
The super inspector.
I didn't die, but they got me good.
They got me good.
They got me real good.
And you move into the next room and you have to fight a horde of snatchers, which I
Not as
thought was
bad.
way easier than the
Yeah.
hordes of super. Which how does that make sense?
Those little spider bastards are fast.
They're fast. And then you move into the last room and it's completely dark. And these bitches expected me to shoot at Jamie.
Yeah,
I've played a video game before.
That's my
You just
wall.
have I know a fake out when I see one. You just got to do nothing and the lights turn on and it's Jamie.
You can also see like a silhouette too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very clear it's not somebody you should be shooting at. Yeah.
Did any of you check out like what it's like if you do shoot her?
I did not.
He just straight up kills Jamie and he like freaks
Fuck
out. It's
yeah.
like,
Are you
game
serious?
over.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's
Jamie,
fucking rad.
Please.
Jamie,
I do.
please.
I really like this because even though it's kind of cruel to like put people in that situation, it's like I like when games match the state of mind of the protagonist with the state of mind of the player.
Yeah,
So,
it's like
you're
panicked.
Yeah, he would be like
Ready to
bug-eyed,
kill.
like fucking ready to shoot at anything, and that,
Yeah.
there's that congruity there that I think is really cool.
They did a good
And
job with
Kojima
that.
would get
in the,
really good at that.
They did a good job with that with Katrina in the bathroom as well.
Sure, yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
I the thing that gets me about this though is like, yes, I get it, but like you have to make the intentional decision to pull up the gun and then shoot. Like it's not just like it's not like Call of Duty where you have like a gun out, like because it doesn't. Every single new section you have to pull the gun up again.
Oh, I thought you didn't have to.
It's
pull
not
the
like
gun
it's
for her screen.
no, it's not like it's always up. Each screen
Huh.
you have to pull up the gun.
So
each
Lily's
time,
telling
it's like,
us that she tried to shoot her but realized that her gun was
click, click,
blowing.
click.
No, I would never kill.
It just sucks that you
Jamie,
can't
she's too
save
hot.
prior to this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the other thing too is if you fail, you have to start all over again.
But that's what adds the stakes that Chad's talking
Yeah,
about, I think. Yeah.
For sure. So, they basically used Harry to kind of trick her into helping. It's like because Harry's fucking dead, and she doesn't know yet. And as you're arriving, Professor this is when you find out his name is Petrovic Modnar, which is
the moment I read that, I was like, God damn it, I know exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah. So he's passed away in time for Gillian to kind of show up, and
He looking real
Jamie
old,
said
too.
very
Like beef
old.
jerky.
And
But he's got like a little metal thing on the side of his head.
yeah, it's
I
like
thought he
like
was
a
gonna
cyborg.
fucking be resuscitated cyborg evil man or something.
Yeah. Well, he's got the fucking soft spot helmet for new infants. On his head.
Yeah.
But Jamie's just like, I can't help him with the skin anymore. I can't do it.
Jamie,
and then she reveals,
please
help me.
And then she reveals that during the Cold War, after World War II, the world was divided into East and West. Yeah. I'm glad we were in the same brain space.
Yeah, 100%.
The Soviets came up with this plan to create Snatchers so they could have world supremacy. This was like what they were doing during the Cold War, actually. And they wanted to kind of take over a country from the inside out. So
replace their leaders, basically.
Well, so the timeline also doesn't really match up, though, because we'll talk about it, but like this is all happening at the end of the 80s.
Is the project happening at the end of the 80s?
Yeah, I think so. That's true. That step of it was that's right. And they do talk about never mind. I'm stupid.
Because it's been 50 years since that happened. Yeah. So
50 years.
Yeah,
and then and the other research project was the depopulation bomb, which is like super COVID, which is what caused the catastrophe. They were working on them in tandem.
Yeah. So the Frankenstein project was what was creating the Snatchers, and so the team was Professor Modnar, who was on robotics. His son Elijah. For genetics and microbiology.
Where my Hajeels
Where my Hajeels at? Jamie for nanobiology and picobiology, and Gillian for behavior and psychology.
Yeah, that's right. You heard right. Gillian is a fucking academic.
He's a psychologist, bro. He's a science major.
Oh boy, look at my psychologist, bro. I'm going to jail.
Yeah. Yeah, so my psychologist told me that I should try to fuck everybody I see.
Including teenagers.
Yep. Oh my god. So some of the Soviet reformers wanted to sabotage the project when they found out about it, and they partnered with the CIA. And Gillian was a psychologist. He was also a CIA agent.
Yeah, I don't. They should have just said he was a CIA agent undercover.
And that's when I said, "Oh, that's why he's the way that he is." Fucking CIA. No wonder he's a fucking freak.
You can tell that he's CIA by the way that he is. So they sent him to kind of work from the inside to kind of destabilize the project, and the government knew that, and that's why they put him with the Junkers during this.
What if they sent him to do that, to like destabilize the project, but not because he was trained to sabotage, just because he's Gillian? They're like, send him in there, tell him
this guy will fuck it up.
Tell him to help, and he's gonna fuck it.
This buffoon.
So after finding out that, after telling him that he was a CIA agent, she asks him if he was the one that caused the catastrophe to kind of sabotage everything. And she says that Professor Modnar and Harry managed to get away with the Americans, but for some reason Gillian, Jamie, and Elijah were in those pods in the bunker. And that you get it kind of like a voice line. I can't remember what he says exactly, but Elijah reveals that he is here, and he's working on the Snatchers.
Okay, so real quick before we get into this,
I was gonna say you took a sharp intake of breath, so I need to.
I have a question, something that I'm curious about that I wonder if any of you have thought about, and then it's Rant City for a little bit because we've got enough of the backstory here. Okay, so Gillian's CIA. What the fuck is Jamie doing there? She's American.
I have been thinking about that, like pretty much the entire time.
It almost reminds me of like you know how after World War II, like a bunch of German scientists, the East and West, a bunch of German scientists were brought to America and to other countries to like work on science, for like a pardon or whatever the fuck. So I almost wonder if it was like because they needed to do this thing, they were just like, we'll grab some American scientists to work on this because
brain drain is a thing. That's true. But I think it's like they never like play into that with her at all. She's never like, I believed in the fucking Soviet cause. Like she's just
I think what it was, because Elijah, spoiler, is going to be talking about it at some point soon. He talks about how his dad was more focused on just the creation of these machines, and had no political beliefs whatsoever.
Sure.
Essentially. And so I'm kind of thinking that it was just like, yo, we're working on this crazy fucking technology. All these people are experts.
It's gonna be fucking lit, dude.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so sick.
Ostensibly, they didn't think they would be weapons. They just thought that it was a project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like a charitable.
It was their version of ChatGPT at the time.
Yeah,
Android's gonna be fucking lit.
That's the only way I could explain it to myself. Was just like Jamie didn't think she was there for like military purposes, but that is a huge fucking stretch. So
yeah. It's about the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, thinking about that now, it does not make sense that she's just an American scientist working.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything about like defecting. She doesn't say anything about
like you could have easily just been like, yeah, I defected. I wasn't fucking with what America had going on at the time.
Yeah,
like,
but we can't have a hero be a Russian sympathizer, Chad.
No, we can't. Boy, time for me to talk about why I fucking hate this so much. Okay. So like the major theme of Snatcher, and like spoilers for like a pre-credits thing, but Kojima even goes so far as to do the Metal Gear Solid thing where like beats you over the head with the theme. And it's like, hey, it's literally about this in like bold font.
Yeah, with like a narrator.
Yeah.
With like a literal human saying this is what it's about.
Hey, by the way, in case you hadn't figured it out.
You want subtext? Now here's the text, bro.
Yeah. Here, take the script.
Take it away from
Rip it to shreds. Now it's Snow 9.
Throw it in the air. Everything it touches is destroyed.
Okay, fucking unglued, whatever that card was called.
Yeah.
Oh, the Magic the Gathering.
The Magic card. There's like a set called Unglued that was all goofy stuff, and there's a card in that set where you rip it into confetti and you throw it in the air, and any card that it lands on is destroyed.
It's Snow 9.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's Snow 9.
All right, Chad, continue, please.
Snatcher's about suspicion, right? And it's just like the two major influences that it wears on its sleeve here, which are Blade Runner and Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
And Terminator.
Both of those examples subvert suspicion. In Blade Runner, it's that the villains are actually, like, other than their insides, they're basically humans who want to live lives of dignity and not be slaves.
That's how I am too.
Crazy.
Other than my insides.
Than my insides. What you got going on?
They got what gender? Wait, what you got? What's your gender unit looking
What's
like?
Your gender unit is crazy.
Being a trans snatcher must be fucking sick. I wish I could swap my gender unit. That would be great.
You just have a somebody's got like a CD wallet of gender units.
Anyway, God, go. Chad.
But yeah, you and the characters in the world of Blade Runner, you're supposed to feel bad for like the quote unquote bad guys, because they're actually like they're really not the bad guys. If anybody's the bad guy, it's Deckard up until like the final moments where he kind of like
or the creators. I would say the creators of the replicants are also bad guys.
The biggest bad guys for sure. Yeah. And then in Body Snatchers, the subtext is that the paranoia surrounding the alien invasion is a mockery of McCarthyism and the Red Scare of the late 40s and 50s. And for context, the Red Scare was essentially government-sponsored American paranoia surrounding communism, and was fueled by this idea that like literally anybody could be a spooky communist, even the nice family next door or your podcast co-host, and that they all want to kill you and take over America. So rat out anybody who you suspect is a leftist, and they will persecute them appropriately. And that was
in certain cases. In certain cases, I don't know that one of our podcast co-hosts could be a communist so much as is.
Listen, don't look at my bathroom counter.
The issue with that too is like
quote pisses on it.
quote unquote like appropriate punishment for a lot of these people sometimes would be jail time. Would be getting beat to death, would be ruining their lives, would be shipping them out of the country. And Kojima's clearly tapped into that, because famously the big Metal Gear Solid 5 trailer was set to Joan Baez's Here's to You, which is about two people who were swept up in these fucking Red Scare trials and treated like absolute dog shit.
This is like an actually serious interruption, because like my brain had a moment where I'm connecting this, where talking about the Red Scare, And now I'm thinking about all like the fucking trans bathroom bills that are happening. around
Oh,
the
it's
country.
well. So
And it's
I
the
will.
exact same
Big
thing.
time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the exact same fucking thing where it's
100%.
just like now you can be a bounty hunter and you can report people that are using the wrong bathroom.
That's
And
right.
it's just
Like random
that-
as you.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Yeah,
Dude, I
like
didn't
random
realize-
Jill. He's using the wrong bathroom too.
I didn't realize that the Red Scare shit goes as far back as the 20s.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the
yeah.
Russian Revolution happened, they were
mean,
like, "Get
yeah, I
that
mean,
shit
it's-
out of here."
Well, the
you know?
Sacco and
Yeah.
Vanzetti thing, which is the Nicola and Bart reference in the Here's to You, they were fucking arrested in 1921 because they were fucking anarchists. And they were
Right.
just in Massachusetts. And they're like, you guys are
Mhm.
pieces of shit. That's crazy. I always think of Red Scare as being like 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, I think
We've been
like McCarthyism is specifically like the 40s and 50s,
Sure.
which is, by the way, it's named after Joseph McCarthy. He was
Yeah.
a senator who was like
Massive
spearheading
piece of
all of
shit.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy sucks. And that had a large impact in Hollywood because naturally, artists and a lot of union people, there are a lot of union folks in Hollywood. They're going to be people who lean left. So there's a lot of like distrust and persecution and censorship in Hollywood at the time. And if you were a communist in Hollywood, you had to really get creative in the ways that you would make a film. If you wanted to make it about like your actual personal views, you had to be really subtextual. And so you would have stuff like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which ironically, I was reading about that the studio forced a framing device into the movie so that it would seem that it was explicitly anti-communist instead of anti-McCarthyist.
Mm.
So it's like they would still, even if you were like really hamming in with the subtext, they'd still find a way to basically censor your work.
Yeah.
And so here's my problem. In both of those narratives, the suspicion is subverted. It's either an injustice or it's unwarranted or it's like made fun of entirely. But Kojima makes this entire game about Cold War suspicion, and he does like the pre-credits blurb, and it's like, oh, fucking humans are just so suspicious of one another. It's just, it's so terrible.
But the lesson is that it's right. It was right to be suspicious of them.
Everyone is justified to be suspicious, and he made the bad guys
Russians.
communists. It's like you played directly into the hands of everything that was going on. So it's like,
it's like that was a man who did not understand.
Well, and there's no coming together, right? It's like, I mean, do you think Random is supposed to be holding all the weight on his shoulders as being like the one good one? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Because other than that, there's no cooperation.
Oh,
there's no discussion.
I don't mean you, Random. You're one of the good ones.
Yeah, where my Hajil's at.
Where my Hajil's.
But it just I don't know. You're totally right, Chad. It just did not click for me at all until right this fucking second. I was like on autopilot once the credits hit. Like,
and
you're
again,
totally right.
Like it smacks of like a fucking 24-year-old man who watched Blade Runner and thought it was rad and didn't understand what the old underlying lesson of fucking the Red Scare and like what they were trying to say was. It was just like, we got to make some fucking killer robots that are kidnapping human skin, which is, I think, exactly what happened.
But then he was 90% of the way there though. He like tied everything. He wrapped it in Soviet shit. Like you know what I mean? Like it'd be one thing if none of the Soviet shit happened, but it's like there it is again.
Extremely weird. It's
Gibson
extremely
smoking
weird.
Queen. It's just
like
from
the
jump,
thesis
I was
is-
waiting.
It's totally incongruent with the actual story you've written here, man. Like, and then also that you're literally just doing Red Scare propaganda with using like Great Replacement conspiracy, which is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Which, again, for people that don't know, it's a conspiracy theory that like changes targets every 40 to 50 years. Right now, of course, it's like anybody who is an immigrant or trans. They're trying
Trans
to like
people,
replace you.
immigrants.
They're trying to trans you or take your job. It used to be that like it's like the Jews control
Lily's
the
trying
media
both on
shit. Well, you know what? Kojima was right. But no, fucking communists were the Red Scare was what it was for a little bit of a time.
Sure.
And so like I think I don't like to use Hanlon's razor too much because I think it can be dangerous too. Hanlon's razors don't ascribe malice to what you can explain with stupidity. But I definitely think that this man was just a fucking idiot at this point in his career because he gets pretty woke. later on.
Yeah.
Like we just did Metal Gear Solid 2. There is some crazy Marxist
Sure.
shit in Metal
Or
Gear
even
Solid 2.
fucking Death Stranding 2 was crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I love that Chad's like what he's saying, like every 5 seconds he has to stop and be like the anime translator note, like with the asterisk. It's like and McCarthyism is and Hanlon's razor is.
No, I'm sure the people that are listening appreciate it.
No, I do too. I just think it's funny. All according to Keikaku is all, and Keikaku means land.
It is strange because
localized actually.
I can't even think how you would go back and retool the story to like match the message. You'd have to like
just
start
kept ripping off
beginning.
Blade Runner. It would have been better.
I think the one way you could do it is that like you maybe discover that it's actually like the powers that be in Neo Kobe that are doing it, and they're blaming the Soviets or something. Like
just like have their motive not be like it's just boring world domination. Like there's not even any ideology to it. They're just like, I just want to take over the world.
Yeah. It's very Red Ribbon Army, DBZ.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Better than this. Yeah. Anyway,
that's it for now.
All right. Well, we were very, very, very close to this season being shorter than the game itself for the first time ever. But we're now starting to get dangerously close. So
all right. So and I know that after this, Chad is going to have another rant break. So let me just blitz through this.
Shorter though,
because
that was the meat of it.
Rant
ranch.
I gotta go.
Chad's gonna have a little bit of Ram Ranch. Yeah. So Elijah's here. He doesn't seem to know that Petrovich is dead. He's got like these gross ass tubes that are like have replaced his feet. It's very strange. They never explain why.
Some Akira feeling shit.
It's actually really cool design.
Weird. It's cool, but it never explained why.
No, old. I guess.
Fucking. It was. He had diabetes and they had to chop his feet.
At that age,
probably. But basically, what happens is that he says he's old now. The last 40 years have changed him. He says, and it is Jamie's fault. Basically, what happened is he said Russian bitches are mid. Is essentially what Elijah said here, because he was obsessed with her. He was like you were American, and like there was something about you that like my Russian, like Soviet women could never achieve, or something like that.
What
your Levi's jeans.
Say and let the words fall.
Oh my god!
It's his birth and hips.
And he looked at Jamie. He looked at Jamie. Says, "You look like Sydney Sweeney."
Oh, and
with your Levi's, with your good.
She said,
jeans.
"I've got good jeans." His whole thing, by the way, is insane. Like I understand if we're talking like an old boy situation where somebody's like, "I have harbored hatred for you for so long," and it's just one specific man. But the fact that this motherfucker is just like, I will trade 8 billion souls to just stare at this woman in peace. Yeah. Like,
imagine being so mad that you caused super COVID.
He literally says, like, because she was there, he was motivated to work hard on the project. And then Gillian showed up, and she fell for Gillian. You know? It's like, you know, if you fix that ass haircut, Elijah.
Gillian rolled up in just day one. Like Elijah had been working with this chick for months, and Gillian rolls up and he's like, "What's up, girl?"
It was oddly enough, it's somewhat similar to James. Cover your ears for a moment. It's oddly similar to the story of Hojo, Lucretia, and Vincent from Final Fantasy VII. Like it's the exact same dynamic.
That's true.
If Vincent was just like, you know, sexually assaulting people all the time. That's the only difference.
Do you guys think, real question, do you guys think that Gillian wasn't a sex pest in his original life?
Oh, wow.
Or do you think he's always been a sex pest?
CIA. He's always been a sex pest.
CIA.
Because, like, so check it. If he's always been a sex pest, I think that says more about Jamie than it does about Gillian.
Yeah.
Well, she was the only woman in that laboratory, so she didn't know. Like, that's
basically, well, but Elijah is basically explaining why do women never like the nice guy. is basically what's happening.
Elijah's
here.
the first incel.
So
the
they
first
both
reported
fucking-
case.
The
of incel.
first.
What's
incel.
Russian for incel?
Oh God. So. Basically, they got married. They had a kid. And. His obsession just grew and grew and grew. And then as the Cold War ended and kind of Russian scientists were starting to get sold out after the Cold War, or when the Cold War was over, the project was canceled, and they were going to send Gillian and Jamie home. And this was such a shock to Elijah that he swore, he said, I'm going to see this project through to the end. They just needed to finish the skin that he was working on with Jamie. And basically the original project was like, we either need to snatch an entire country, or snatch and grab. We either need to snatch an entire country, or we need to snatch a whole city over the course of a night.
And that was the whole point for the Lucifer Alpha, was to just like kill everybody so they could just walk in and scoop them up.
Basically. So the super COVID that Chad's been alluding to was this thing called Lucifer Alpha.
Yeah, they mentioned it at the very beginning of the game as well.
Yeah. And Elijah confirms that he was the one that blew up the lab, and he kind of programmed the satellite to wake him up from cryo sleep when the bioweapon danger had sort of passed. And he put himself, Gillian, and Jamie in cryo sleep. And the automatic revival system worked, but it woke him up 10 years before the others. And he had a vaccine waiting for him by the time he came out of the pod, there was a vaccine for Lucifer Alpha called El Angel.
By the time I come out of this fucking pod recording, there will also be
a vaccine.
Also, James, is everything all right? It sounds like Darth Vader's playing Diablo on your side of the screen.
Really? What do you mean? What do you hear?
just real heavy breathing.
Yeah, just real heavy breathing, and then the mouse clicking 100 times a
second. Just hold your breath for the rest of the episode, James, please. But so he woke up and he was exposed to like the bioweapon, everything. But by this point they had developed a vaccine, so he went and took El Angel, and then Jamie was supposed to wake up with him, and Gillian was supposed to stay asleep forever. But
like, just kill him, dude. Like, what the
just shoot him in the fucking head, dude.
But he knew that Jamie would not cooperate if Gillian wasn't woken up either. So put their pods on forever mode, and then kind of worked on him by himself on the skin. Then he finishes research. And Chad, if whenever we get to the rant break, you stop me. I'm just gonna roll through this.
I could go on a brief rant right now. It's not a very big one.
Okay.
I wish people in life would just pause what they were doing and go, let's
pause for a rant.
Whenever you want to go on your rant break, you just let us know.
Rant break? My union mandated rant break.
Yeah.
It's insane to give me this villain and all this story when the game is effectively already over. Like the game is basically done. At this point I don't care about any of this. It's not even like this guy was like it's not like even he was like foreshadowed at all throughout the story. Because like
he was
never
where my Hajeel's at. Where my Hajeel's at.
My fucking name backwards.
That's the thing. He wasn't ever supposed to be in this 30-minute anime tacked onto the end of this game. I almost wish that they just didn't give us Act 3.
They 100% should have just not done it.
It should have just been like a bonus.
Like a cliffhanger.
It would have been fine.
But it's like I like the Final Fantasy series a lot. I can deal with a big bad getting revealed in literally the last. Yeah, I know. Surprise. I can deal with a big bad getting revealed in like the last couple hours of the game. But you have to foreshadow them. Their presence, when the good games do this, the presence lingers throughout the whole game. Like Disco Elysium, you don't meet the antagonist until literally like the last part of the game. But literally everything is about him the whole time.
Yeah.
You just don't really realize it yet. This Elijah he's got zero presence. He's got no aura. He definitely has no bitches. And
well,
I don't know.
He
confirmed himself he got
her
no
against
bitches.
her will.
No, he didn't have
no.
that bit. He didn't have any bitches. No bitches.
Well, he had himself.
That's true. He is a bit of a bitch.
He is a bit of a bitch.
But
Also, why the fuck did they let him keep talking? If I was Gillian, I would stand up there and just blow his
right.
Like, what the fuck
I'd be
are we
like, I've had
doing?
enough of this. Just because you weren't willing to learn how to work together in a community, you thought you had to snatch everybody. Get the fuck out of
not
here.
a very good Soviet.
Yeah, right.
Bad comrade.
Bad comrade.
Bad comrade.
Well, I just don't. And the whole time too, they're like, Gillian is the greatest shot in all of the West, and it's like, brother, just blow this guy's fucking brains out.
He's just like super confused. It's like, what the fuck is going? Basically, Gillian's just like frozen in confusion.
Gillian's like me. He's just like, I don't care what this fucking guy's saying.
Cannot wait until his good friend rolls up, ready to fucking murder. Though that's the best.
We'll get there. But it's also it's insane to me also that like his entire plan was because he couldn't get a girl. He was so obsessed with this woman.
That's the thing.
Insane.
It's like
no risk.
So he gets there's the shitty thing where it's like it's just evil Russians, but then it gets worse where it's like actually it wasn't just evil Russians. It's just a guy mad because this woman won't sleep with him.
It's just all. It's just a horny.
It's a guy who's
Russian.
mod, not mad.
Mod. Great name by the way. That's really cool. Yeah. But Kojima chucking all this shit at me in the fourth quarter and being like, huh? And I'm like, no,
I wrote a
I
pretty
don't
good
want
story.
this.
Well, that's what I mean too. It's like if you don't have the time or the energy or the resources to set the table and give me a meal, please don't just throw your ingredients at me from across the house.
Wow, that's a great way of putting that.
Yeah, I mean, like the Patriots get revealed at the very end, but they are like their presence is felt throughout the entire game.
Oh, their presence is felt during
like
games that they're not even mentioned.
Yeah, we're hearing Lolly Lule Low and 2 and like what the fuck is that? And it's a big
and it's awesome.
It rules. Anyway,
all right.
So Elijah,
real quick, I did have one question for Alessio, and we can answer this off mic because it kind of spoils a future episode. Did Random Hajil / Elijah Modnar come up with Jeremy? Because I'm curious how that's done in Japanese.
Oh, like the actual like
how do they do it?
Yeah, the actual linguistics of it. Fuck.
Because Modnar sucks. That's a stupid ass thing.
I can't remember if we talked about it or not.
Because here's the thing is like,
which spoiler for the listeners, Nick and I recorded the conversation with Jeremy like 3 fucking weeks ago. So my memory is shot.
Like Harry being Gillian's child, we're doing some shifting.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing that gets me is that it is Petrovic Magnar, right? Petrovic Madnar. So he had this name Madnar, and what is interesting to me is that this man was like, you know, it would be cool because this is what I think happened. What if we changed A to O and called him Random? And at that point, it's like, why did you pick? Why could any other backwards name? His name did not have to be Random Hajil. It could have been like a normal name. That was like, if that was the reveal, like, why is his name Random Hajil?
No, bro.
What is happening?
Check it.
Where my Hajils at?
Where my Hajils at?
Modnar is legitimately the Japanese spelling of this as well. Oh, it's all in katakana.
That's fucking awesome.
It's so stupid.
It's legit. Like,
I know where my Hajils are at now. They're right here.
They've always been right here. They've been with you the whole time. Every jab that Agnes Kaku took at Metal Gear Solid 2, I would 1000% apply it to this and be like, you've got me hook, line, and sinker. Like, you are 100% correct. It's all true here.
Yeah.
So basically, now Elijah finishes research 3 years ago, snatched the Siberian forces for transport.
As you do.
And then he said he chose Neo Kobe to test the Snatchers because of how walled in it is and because of the Japanese penchant for suspicion and distrust.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So he found his dad in a government hospital, brought him here, realized he needed Jamie's help, but then he made a mistake of allowing them to be recovered by the government first. And that he's like, my motivation now has changed. No matter how much society advances, humans will always be suspicious, then they'll always hate, and then they'll always kill each other. which that makes that part's pretty on point. He says he's simply using the Snatchers to elicit the true nature of humans. And he believes that humanity has reached their final point of evolution, and that for them to continue to ascend, they need a true, absolute leader controlling a new race of super beings, because humans want to worship gods, and these Snatchers are going to be like gods for humans to worship. And then he says, we already have a sample of the perfect artificial skin that had been worked on, and then a tube descends, and it's random, all fucked up from the explosion.
Where my Hajeel's at?
My Hajeel's at. Let's
go. Who they found in the rubble of the hospital. And this is where I'm just like, but why wouldn't you just, because they go so far as to say that he's not a Snatcher. He's just exactly like a Snatcher in every way possible, but he's not a Snatcher. But he was modeled after Elijah in his youth, so he looks like Elijah.
His daddy made him.
His dad made him.
That's how
he was even implanted with memories from Elijah's childhood. And then the big reveal happens here, and you discover that Random Hajeel is Elijah Modnar spelled backwards. This is where they reveal the big deal.
My brain was blown.
I called that in the first episode we recorded, and I wish I hadn't.
Yeah,
I wish
so
that
you were Lily for Death Stranding 2, but with Snatcher.
Yeah. Well, because Hajeel was just like, that's not a fucking name. I was like, that's just Elijah.
That does. Yeah,
I mean, it's Kojima at this point. He could be like anything, and I'd be like, all right.
Or why wouldn't you make it a fucking anagram? Like, why does it have to be like? Come on.
I was surprised they didn't go anagram versus just
like. Why are we not pulling a Joaquin Mogren here? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are we doing backwards?
Oh my god.
So now Elijah, and I'm laughing because we're approaching like the best thing ever. Elijah no longer cares about the summit. He has the perfect skin, and now he can do anything, and he alone is going to decide the course of human history. And now he's saying, like, under the Kremlin as we speak, scores of new Snatchers are being born. And he goes, I'm not a fool like other humans, but I will be their savior. Not like other girls. In rolls Metal Gear Jihad himself.
So good.
Not Metal Gear Jihad.
I like the Metal Gear's like
Gillian.
Metal Gear's like, Gillian, you're being a little bitch. Move over. Okay. This was very much
I need to pause it. Gillian.
I'm gonna need a car horn on that, please.
Yeah, probably need a car horn on.
No, like on the
like to censor it. It. We can't have that isolated. That's for either of us. That'd be great. They already hate trannies, man. Like we can't be doing that.
This was a real look out, he's got a gun. Jerry running into the room holding a Glock moment for me.
Who strapped the dynamite to him?
Put the dynamite on. I assume Mika, but also what the fuck?
She was like, fuck yeah, dude, this is a great plan.
I want to see that. Just a hard cut to Mika like smoking a J, just fucking blitzed.
Oh man.
Jerry's got a gun. I forgot.
He's got a gun.
I forgot about that dream. Holy shit. But yeah, you just fucking, if you fucking see the fucking episode image, you can see him on there. But he's in that terroristy robot kind of way. Basically, he says that the church is now being targeted by a particle beam that he controls.
Love it. Why does he have the bomb strapped to his chest then?
So they don't shoot him, I guess.
Basically, it's like, if you try and attack me, then I'll just blow us up, and then they'll shoot the particle beam anyway. It's going to destroy everything within a 2 to 3 kilometer radius. Elijah calls him a souped up calculator. And then Metal reveals that the delegates at the summit voted unanimously to nuke Nyokobe City.
Unanimously is
and
crazy.
Quarantine
Unanimous is nuts.
But they agreed to lift the quarantine if the church is hit by this particle beam. And he tells Jamie and Gillian they need to run. Elijah's just throwing fucking the worst insults you've ever. It's like fucking bullshit insults at it. Everybody.
Yeah, well, and he keeps repeating shit too.
There's a lot of repeating. Yeah, like legit things you're supposed to already know get repeated a couple times in this.
Well, and then even with this, like Metal Gear says the plan. Elijah says some fucked up shit to Metal Gear. Then Gillian will be like, "No, we're gonna do it," and then Elijah just repeats almost the same insult, but with slightly different wording. And I'm like, "What the? When did Mojo Jojo enter the chat? Like, what the fuck are we doing?"
The Snatchers like begin to wake up, and Elijah like commands them to deal with him. And then, who else wakes up? Where my Hajil's at?
Where my Hajil's at?
Right Random Hajil wakes up and like sneaks up and like kind of like wraps Elijah up and takes him hostage. And
he's like, "I'm gonna fucking break it," and he's like, "Break it, Peppy." Like,
what if I said I liked really thin pancakes?
100%.
So basically, like he says, like if the Snatchers, if you don't fucking stop, I'm gonna pop his head off. I swear to God. And he has his own monologue where he's just like, I've always hated being used. I don't care what I am. You know, I'm gonna use my power to stop you, and we're both gonna die right here. Elijah's like, you have no will, you're bullshit, bro.
Yeah, he literally is saying, no, you're bullshit.
But Random is just like, this is my will, and then he says goodbye to Metal, and
he says, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, thy will be done, and just fucking
basically. There's because Metal now has to stay here because he's the targeting beacon. So now Gillian has to say goodbye to Random again and Metal here, which is kind of tragic now. And Random's last words are to Elijah are, "You pathetic old fool, you don't even know how to love someone." Which is cold.
Okay.
Like more savage than anything Elijah could have hoped to have said in that moment.
Why is Random the coolest fucking character in the game?
Especially because he's based off of a fucking idiot dork.
A fucking idiot dork. And then Gillian and Jamie get out of there, and that is kind of the end of the conflict for now.
I wish the game would have ended there.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got some.
I wish it would have ended.
we gotta go on the tarmac because we gotta.
Also, when does this take place? Does the tarmac situation take place immediately after what just happened?
I don't think it's immediately after. I think it's like after.
Oh, that's right. Because we get Metal Gear rolling up on us.
No, you can't. You spoiled it.
I'm sorry.
It's beautiful.
I'll censor it.
Thank you. So now Gillian says that like they're on the tarmac, he's with Jamie, and he's telling Jamie that now his mission is to go to Moscow, and he's going to help destroy the factory that's underneath the Kremlin, and he's hoping that like by doing this he'll get his memories back.
Oh shit, does that mean that there is an identical Kremlin beneath the Kremlin?
Yo. It's Kremlin's all the way down.
Kremlin's all the way down. It's crazy.
I so desperately wished that Gillian was going to like remain this calm, cool, and collected, this like seemingly more mature because he's been through hell, and that him and Jamie, and they were already saying it. They were like, when you get back, let's try being together again. Yada yada.
Can we live together?
And then,
but no, it can't just be this moment. Katrina and Mika are here.
Fucking Tenchi Muyo happens in the middle of this ending. It sucks.
Well, so
like I love Mika, but this sucks. Like,
well, so they show up, and they reveal that like they talk to Jamie a lot behind Gillian's back.
All girls talk to each other apparently.
Yeah,
they've all been on Zoom calls with each other the entire time, just talking about how cool Gillian is, which is what the fuck is happening right now.
Yeah, and Mika says that they're like they've been talking together so much that she feels like they're all more than friends.
No, dude.
And she means sisters, but they do not play it like that. Gillian takes it extremely wrong, of course.
Nobody corrects him.
Nobody corrects him.
No, they're too busy telling him how awesome and sexy he is.
Well, they do like a shucks, boy,
nuts.
like yay, boy.
Well, and then Jamie is like, I'm gonna go live with this 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is like such a weird moment because it's like it's these heartfelt kind of conversations with Jamie interspersed with this weird fucking shit that Katrina and Mika are saying, wanting to be a harem with Gillian.
Yeah, like, dude, if I was standing there with my wife talking about how we were gonna rekindle our relationship, and the entire time this attractive young woman half her age or whatever the fuck is staring at me being like, but like after we go out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
and Jamie's
your
like
inner
totally
monologue is
cool
like,
with it.
she's so beautiful.
yeah, it's unreal. And like Kristen would
And
fucking
Jamie's like
stab me
completely
and leave me for dead on the
yeah.
tarmac.
And Jamie says nothing about this. She's totally cool with it. She's like, yeah, you gotta keep your promise.
She's like
what
as
the
long as I
fuck
can
are
come
you-
watch, I guess.
Yeah. A reverse cuck situation here.
She's like, I'll bring Benson. You
Yeah.
bring Gillian.
Wait, their child?
No. The first name Benson, not the last name Benson.
He's dead. They're gonna bring the corpse of
He's
the
dead.
I was just alluding to
Rapid
them being in the
plastic.
I was alluding to them
Yeah.
being in the square.
Fucking invite Napoleon. Let him get some. Goddamn it.
Yeah, let
Oh my
Napoleon get a
God.
piece of this. Fuck.
I want to hear
the
Napoleon's sex
stripper
scenes.
from Outer Heaven get involved there. Why not? Why wasn't she there? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
She's
She's like palette swapped to Jamie anyway. They're just like, what if red hair instead of blonde?
It's good. If this was actually the full 9 acts, she for sure was going to come back at some point.
Oh,
The stripper.
100%.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interspersed with like these conversations where like Jamie's like, I'm scared of you getting your memories back because, you'll remember all the things you hate about me. And Gillian's just like, no memories could ever change how I feel about you.
But
And
I'm
it's
gonna
just
fuck
like,
Mika.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fuck Mika and Katrina
No,
first.
nothing's
though.
going to change that for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to do that.
Yeah, still gonna want to do that. But he asked Mika about the Junkers. Mika says that they've designated Junkers as an actual government special unit now, and they've chosen a new chief. And then she salutes him and calls him Major Seed.
He's got some major seed, I'll tell you what.
He's gonna be
Yuck.
Yeah.
I actually think there is a
Distributing
ranking
some
system
major
here. I think
seed.
depending on how good you did, you do get it's like a proto Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, no
Did not
shit.
know that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's wild.
Interesting.
And then you get the conversation. Katrina and Mika tell him to come home safe. He says he won't forget his promises to them. And then says that, but of course, I want to spend some private time with my wife too.
Of course.
That immediately cuts to a scene of Jamie holding Harry's hat and crying.
Hell yeah.
And she says, we're going to try again and won't be a fake couple like before, but with real love.
And a dead baby.
And a dead baby.
Who's a 50-year-old man.
Yeah. Suddenly,
Our boy.
after this,
Hell yeah.
Metal Gear
Lee,
shows
hold the
up.
airplane.
Hold the airplane, Gillian. And it's literally just a Sega CD with Metal's head attached to it.
It's the most Nick Freda thing I could possibly imagine.
And
What?
he's
Fuck it.
What?
There it is. Here's the best part. A Metal
Yeah.
Gear rolls up as whatever console you're playing the game on.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah.
I figured.
Oh,
I
Whether
figured.
that's a
right,
Saturn
yeah.
or whatever.
I got to see what the PC-88 looks like. It's just the
Oh,
entire
man.
fucking computer just drag.
But he basically says that Random protected his memory chip in the blast, and they had to use a temporary frame while they built him a new real body, and introduces himself as, in my case, Metal Gear Sega CD is his official name.
Amazing.
I imagine it's like Metal Gear PlayStation or Metal Gear Saturn if he's a different console, but I know him as Metal Gear Sega CD.
Metal Gear is at all times fighting for his life to preserve the dignity of this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Truly.
He does not do enough. In the end, he did fail. Sorry. It was an impossible task.
Poor guy.
Herculean. carrying this game on his back. You hear a faint sneeze in the distance that Gillian says he recognizes, but Metal says he doesn't hear anything. My boy's there watching all this happen, so he really is in the cuck chair watching this harem go down.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
or
then
he paid all of them. He's like,
or
"Go make him feel better."
He gives Gillian all of his bribe money back so he can watch.
Oh no!
Let the boy watch.
No. Oh, of course the PC-88 version wouldn't have the Metal Gear
it didn't
roll
happen
up because that's Act 3.
Oh.
But I did.
So
I sent you guys the PlayStation, Saturn, and PC Engine.
Would there be a TurboGrafx one?
PC Engine is the TurboGrafx.
But didn't there was what the fuck did they call that thing again? The Love DLC or whatever.
Or CD Romance or whatever.
Wouldn't that be in that?
The CD Romance was the PC Engine, which is the TurboGrafx.
But wouldn't Act 3 be in the romance thing? I thought that
was the semantics conversation. The police are coming after the semantics conversation. We have to move on.
No, they're in it. It's just that's the one.
But yeah, so Jamie then watches Metal and Gillian take off in the plane to go to Moscow, and you get that narration.
That classic narration.
That classic narration, and it says, "Throughout history, suspicion has always bred conflict. The real conflict, though, resides in people's hearts. This conflict has just begun."
And then you get the sequel's like a domestic life simulator with Gillian and his harem.
Incredible.
And him getting suspicious about you're cheating on me and so on and so forth.
Exactly.
Yeah. We agreed that we all had to do it together. You can't fuck those hot bitches without me.
Incredible.
Yeah, and that's the end of the video game.
That's the game.
Snatcher.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, we've talked a lot already.
It's just a snatch.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much left to say in terms of final words, but does anybody have final words? James, we didn't hear a lot from you throughout the episode. Do you have any?
I think
we heard a lot of breathing.
Yeah, and clicking.
I realize that I feel like I want Kojima to make another visual novel. I'm like, let me see what you would do if you just stripped out all of the systems that you love and went back to this medium. I think it'd be really interesting.
I think it would be really interesting too.
Yeah, I think he's grown, so it could be like a much better version now because he's got 30 years of work under his belt.
It's actually pure H game. It's
God. And unfortunately now I can't get out of my head the idea of like an investigative like procedural like chapter by chapter visual novel like this where you are investigating and putting everything together. Like I'd fucking play the hell out of that.
Well,
I'm like I'm now obsessed with,
for you.
Oh god, I'm now obsessed with the idea of like the 9-act structure of this game, but like it's like Phoenix Wright catching a different snatcher for the overall plot. That would be really good.
Oh yeah, the act structure, the 9-act thing, like is there any like artifacts of what the expanded story would have been, or is
he crammed it down to this?
Okay,
it's literally all in Act 3. Yeah, and I maintain too. It's a little weird, but I do maintain that like if it had ended at Act 2, it wouldn't have been so bad.
Yeah.
Like if we just had that version, we didn't have Act 3. I think Act 3 makes the rest of it kind of weird in retrospect. I don't know. I'll say this again. I think, and up to that point, it's like if he has a chance now to write like a really cohesive 6 to 8 hour story.
Yep.
Regardless of what kind of game it is, and he is able to contain it in like a box of that length, I think that would be him at his most. That would be him at his most powerful, quite frankly.
Yes.
I think if he has that restraint applied to him, I think he would be able to, like, we would have just a fucking banger out of him, and he can do that in the Middle East too.
There would be free healthcare
trans
for
rights.
everyone. Trans right. All because Kojima wrote a 6-hour game.
Made a 6-hour video game.
Yeah, it's like as a part of gaming history, if you're an adventure game or visual novel person, or you're a Kojima fan, I think you should still absolutely play this. The music and pixel art are genuinely incredible.
Yeah, top.
The
tier,
fucking music across these games that Kojima made in this time period is insane.
Yeah, really
it's
good
so
stuff.
fun.
The sound unit, folks. Essentially, the whole stick with this motherfucker all the way to like MGS4.
Okay,
That's
that
a
makes
great-
sense
crazy.
because
Like,
it feels like
CV
there's a
then.
ton of shared DNA.
It's
like
it's
it feels
weird.
very cohesive.
None of the sound people moved to Koji Productions.
Holy wow, weird.
It's
that
like a
is
ton
weird.
of
Oh,
them are
interesting.
either still at Konami or just like never, like
Yeah.
left and never did anything.
Okay, that's interesting because I mean, I do definitely feel like this body of work has such a distinctive like audio language to it that
Mhm.
like does feel so distinctly different from like what's going on with Death Stranding and everything. So that makes sense that it's like new people.
Mhm.
Very interesting.
They got hate.
Yeah. It's David Hayter. I think it's important to see what he's done outside of Metal Gear or Death Stranding and like where he was as a creator in his early 20s. I mean, I think if anything, this has helped me appreciate the first few Metal Gear Solid games even more now
Yep.
because of the significant amount of growth in just those like 10 years or so, right? Even if he has still some of the bad habits that he has here even today, like Death Stranding 2 has like some of his bad habits have not left whatsoever, but he's done a lot of work in improving his craft. But like I said, like the whole to make a game about suspicion and suspicion being bad, but then have in your story the suspicion be totally warranted, and then like Lily brought up in the last episode, like you're doing the weird shit where like the one trans character is just like kind of ridiculed as pretending to be something they're not. Like you're literally like you're having people be suspicious of innocent people for no fucking reason in your game, and not even as a way to like. It's not being critical of Metal Gear or Gillian in that moment. It's just like played up for laughs. So like I don't know what the fuck. This is all over the place.
Yeah, I also feel like he like seen something like from this early in his career and like thinking about especially the rest of the Metal Gear series. It's like, oh, like he really got better at striking that balance of being able to tell a very like in-depth character story but also hitting those big macro beats that are more of like the larger world building, whereas in this like it felt like I felt like Act 1 and like most of Act 2 it's like so good like character story, I'm in it, and then they just start throwing so much like global conspiracy shit that I'm like, okay, I get it, I know that's where your head's at, calm down, I know.
No, that's a good point.
Do we have any listener?
Oh yeah,
got a couple small things, right?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Just rip through that and call it a day.
Oh yeah, just rip that shit up.
Oh my god.
I will say one thing. I've been trying to figure out how to like word this, but I think one thing that makes me sad, and this is not just in this instance, it's like anytime I notice it, is like to see somebody who truly loves something but just completely misses the point. Is such a fucking bummer. And like who am I to stand here and say like you didn't interpret a film the right way, quote unquote, but like some of this stuff is just like total swing and a miss, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, the last 30 minutes of Blade Runner illustrate a point that your game is like actively writing in the opposite direction of.
100%.
So it's just a bummer because like I know in his heart of hearts that Kojima like truly deeply loves these films, but it's like there's just something that's not being picked up.
I think I definitely think it's probably not that bad now. I think he's definitely improved with age, but I think his media literacy back then in his early 20s, it seems like it was pretty brutal. Like he just
superficial.
Did not,
well, that's the other thing too, is like I think about like what I was like when I was fucking 24.
Sure.
Totally.
And it's like I'm sure I fucking missed the point of a bunch of shit when I was.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Going back and reading things I wrote when I was 20, and I'm like, this is fucking embarrassing. Yeah.
Oh my god, right?
It's just crazy that,
or like going back and reading like Kingdom Hearts fan fiction that you wrote.
Yeah, Lily, I was about to say, I was like
really
I found,
tone deaf. Yeah,
I found my Deviant art a few years back, and I was like, oh, I should bury this.
Whoa.
You had a Deviant art?
I
did.
I Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
good.
yeah.
I'll trade you accounts.
I
We do a swap.
Yeah, it's just also a bummer considering that like him and his dad watch so many movies, and then him and his mom
Yeah.
watch so many movies, and it's like this homie. I cannot imagine doing anything 1,000 times and then not being good at it.
I want to know what 24-year-old Kojima's letterbox looked like.
Holy shit!
Well, you know, it's so weird is that like it somehow like he passed on the curse to some of his fans because as we've often butted heads with people who clearly don't seem to get what Metal Gear Solid is about and don't really seem to care about what the underlying themes are. It's funny because it's like that's what he used to be like very clearly.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Well,
funny.
you know what? If the fans disagree with us and Kojima's old work disagrees with us, maybe we're just wrong.
You're right. We should be suspicious of communists. Fuck them.
Exactly.
I have a Snatcher actually.
Yes. So we've got two very quick things. One is a question. One is just like a little love shout out. Who else is in this document right now?
I have it open.
I'm not. I can't find the link.
Chad,
to
since
save my
you've got it
photo.
open already, do you want to read Second Best's email, and then I'll just read the quick Discord question that we pulled?
From Second Best, we have thanks for the birthday wishes all. Something about turning 40. The universe just won't let me forget, I guess. Life just gets busier and busier, so you end up having 4 different birthday gatherings for family and friends. By the time it's over, you're sick of it. So you have that to look forward to. Loving these episodes, even though they're not about Metal Gear. Heart emoji.
Metal Gear stars prominently.
Pick me up.
So from the Discord, we had a question from a listener from Tyler Washington. The question is,
I'm kidding.
in a weird world where Konami wanted y'all to do something with the Snatcher IP, would you do a remake, remaster, or something completely new? Would you also keep the graphics the same or modernize them?
Ooh, I'm keeping
I
the
would do
graphics
something
the same,
new.
and I would do something new.
I would also do something completely new.
Yeah, I would do something completely new, and I would probably still keep it like first person kind of adventure game, but I would want to do like replaced, that like crazy pixel art,
Like
fucking
pixel
something.
art thing. I would
gorgeous.
either want it to look like a replaced, or I would want it to be like I would legitimately do it like Paranormal Sight.
100%, yeah.
360 investigation. Like,
gorgeous hand drawn stuff. Yeah, dude. Paranormal Sight, go home and play it. If you even remotely like Snatcher. I will say this, I love the second one. I think the first one is still better. So definitely, and the first one's on sale all the fucking time for like $10.
Yeah, you gotta play this, and it's on mobile devices. It's on.
It actually works really well on mobile.
Okay,
that's crazy. Wow,
that's good to know.
Well, because when you're looking
it
around
was
360 space, you just put a finger down and hold it.
Okay,
yeah. And it was developed for mobile first, right? Like it was a mobile game first.
I think so. Also, fun fact: somebody from Metal Gear was the scenario writer.
Whoa!
No shot.
Somebody who I'm talking. I think somebody from the audio department wrote the first game.
That's right. You told me about.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was doing my research and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" So you know what, Lily? That means it's fair game to cover on the show.
Oh shit!
We've got staff connection.
Got the connection.
Oh man,
maybe
right
we'll
after
do that
these
as
shitty
like
Kojima games. That'd be a good Halloween.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that as like a fun, like a one for us next Halloween.
I like that.
That'd be good.
Nice.
I'm
If you guys have any comments about Snatcher, even if you didn't write in already, since you're hearing this, the current week that you're hearing this, the following week is the Jeremy Blaustein episode, which you guys should listen to. He was the kind of supervisor for the English version for Sega CD and also oversaw the voice acting and the sort of script revisions. But after that episode, we're going to be covering Police Knots. We're doing that in many more parts.
Sorry, Chad's face.
Yeah. So we're doing Police Knots, I believe, in 4 parts. Chad, now that you've played Snatcher, is Police Knots longer than Snatcher?
Oh yeah, significantly.
Great.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we're doing Police Knots in 4
This
parts.
is a great, I think, game to be playing while I'm in the middle of being displaced during my move.
Yeah. I think you'll be mentally and physically just
go into a K-hole during the playthrough of this game.
Yeah. So we'll be doing a 4-parter on Police Knots, and then we'll be doing a 2-parter on Ghost Babel, aka Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy, because it was just called Metal Gear Solid Game Boy in the U.S. It's fucking rad, by the way. Music in that
I've
game
never
slaps.
wanted to play that game more in my entire life.
It's really good.
It's really good. But yeah, besides that, I would say feel free to write in honestly at any point, and we can slot it into any of our episodes. But if you do want to specifically be featured on the Snatcher Police Knots season, just send us your Snatcher and or Police Knots questions, comments, concerns over the next
I'm concerned.
4 weeks.
Very concerned.
But yeah, and then once we finish Ghost Babel, we will be playing Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's I'm
for
so
the
pumped.
for the rest of the year.
Insane. Yeah, it's our EOY activity.
I can't express to you how fucking stoked I am to finally play Metal Gear
good.
Solid 4.
It's gonna be
Dude,
so fun.
you're gonna fucking hate it. Parentheses complimentary.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
You guys have
I'm ready.
never, Chad, you and James, you guys haven't seen the MGS4 trailer at all?
Well, I
Like the
watched. I did
E3.
watch what they put out
You watched-
for the HD collection, or like
So
the
much
fucking
shit
rest of
happens
it.
in that trailer that it's like it's incomprehensible.
I just
So
need to,
I don't think
need to show you
yeah.
guys like the E3 trailer they did for that game. It's fucking incredible.
You got a playlist of it.
You know what? As a matter of fact, part of I think the experience should be you watching that E3 trailer beforehand, because they like work in your expectations into the game itself.
Okay, I like that.
It's pretty sick.
Okay.
But
Deal.
anyway, that's pretty much it, right? Anybody got anything else?
That's a Snatcher.
That is Snatcher.
Fuck, we've been snatched, you guys.
So you
I
know,
rip off my face.
so you know,
Oh God, you just rip off your face and you have no face.
It's just like
dies.
a skeleton. He was just human.
Yeah. So you know, gender units.
I am familiar with them.
Those are gender
G-unit.
units and G-unit. And you know, you would install a specific kind of gender unit onto a female snatcher. Generally,
I mean, hypothetically, yes.
I mean, you could have either.
is that just a box?
Just a box.